All right, guys, let's get started. It's a rebuilding year for the Killstream. It's true. You probably don't like it. You probably don't want to hear it. You probably would be like, no way, man. No, it's a blackout stream, or Ralph sucks, all that stuff. Oh, yeah, I agree. Ralph isn't a great guy. But can we put that aside and stop moral, being like little Karens over here? Like, I mean, come on. The truth is, reality is, he's been sober lately. He has been. He has been. Now, it's only been a few streams, so it's not like, I mean, chances are good that he's gonna, fall off the wagon again, so to speak. Okay, we all know that. But he's focused, and he's actually bringing the Killstream back. This is the year. Okay, let me tell you. Ethan Ralph has been winning. Okay. The biggest win of all for him lately, what we talked about in the previous stream, the coin merchant, one of the baby daddies, was hell bent to go after him for child support because he's stuck. I guess he's not the, he's the grandfather of the baby. Okay, he's the grandfather of the baby, and he's stuck caring for that gunt, for that little guntling. Okay, he's stuck doing that. So what he's going to do, what he decided to do, what a lot of cheerleaders said he was in the right to do, was go after him for child support, which I understand. But let me ask you, how'd that battle go? Right? Ethan avoided, right? He evaded. He went down to Mexico. It's been a long, drawn-out battle. But has there been a single cent, a single dollar paid in child support? And how much money did Vickers sink into that? What I'm saying is, and I hope Harry's listening, okay? Look, man, you do what you want to do, okay? But it's kind of like, it seems to me like going after Ralph for child support is like going playing slots looking for that big win. Okay, you keep on putting money into it, you keep on putting money into the legal cause and all that, hoping that you're going to get some sort of win, hoping you're going to get child support and all that. But what is that going to look like? The man has no money anymore. Like maybe a few months ago, maybe, I don't know, maybe earlier on he had could have had a different outcome. But now, dude, now there's no hope. Now, actually, the best thing to do if you actually didn't want to lose and get another L there is to just, well, I guess it's like, you have to know when to hold them. You got to know when to stay and play. You got to know when to run, okay? And now is not the time to stay and play for Vickers. Oh, Vickers lost everything. Okay, he's in a bad situation. Okay, bad situation. Instead of paying his debts, he's paying a bum. He's paying a bum and feeding him information. A British bum. I think he goes by Cog. Okay, he lives in a cardboard box. No, I mean, I offered. No, he lives in a home. He has a home for now. Oh man, we're gonna talk about that stuff. I'm gonna show you. Look. In this stream, my goal here is to show you the Killstream is rebuilding. It is a rebuilding year. Okay. We're gonna check out an episode of the Killstream. We watch it where it was fire. The reason why it was fire is because you had Ralph there, but you also had the Thorts present. You also had a bunch of other characters, various characters from the sector. And it was quite entertaining. I realized at one point while listening, I was like, this brings me back to the old episodes that I would listen to. Was nothing, just a bunch of idiots yelling at each other. It was great. Loved it. Loved it. We're going to talk about the Thorpes a little bit, of course. We'll make some predictions. I think the 15th, tomorrow, Ben is supposed to go to court. He has a hearing. Will he evade that? I hope he does it. Well, you know, for content, I actually hope he does. For content, I hope he decides to not go. Because, I mean, if he doesn't go, things are just going to escalate and get crazy, you know? Then we'll also have a drinking game that we can play. We did this before the other stream. Something we could do, cards. This time, I will grab 3 or 4. We'll do 4 cards, and you have to pick one. And if it's right, I'll take that shot. So you have well, I mean, yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that. No, you know what? It was better. I like you guys telling me what the card was going to be. What was it? What was that game? If I drew a card, if it was lower than the card you said, I had to take a shot, right? I think it was higher, but we'll go lower this time. Okay, that makes more sense. Drink. All right, we're going to drink. Bad boys. What you going to do? That's right. Apparently get crack for me. Drink. It is time to drink. For sure, man. Let's go ahead and get started here. Let's start with the drinking game. Let's do that. Oh, how about this? Spring break in Haiti. We got to talk about that. I mean, this is crazy stuff. I mean, it's going crazy over there, man. And according to Conan O'Brien, it's a peaceful country. It's a beautiful country over there. Oh, you don't say. You just scroll down and you see people running away from gunfire. Hey, it's a messed up situation. It's pure anarchy down there. They're flat out eating people. And I know I heard that, you heard that, but I saw the videos. I saw the videos of the guy like picking up human parts and just eating them. It was crazy. It was like pure cannibalistic anarchy over there. And yeah. And you got to think, how did it get here? How did they get here? I don't know. I don't live there. I don't really care that much. But it has to do with apparently somehow like someone let out a bunch of prisoners. Like the gangs just took over a prison and they just let them all out. The gangs have just taken over control, just ransacking everything, torching everything, just going bonkers, going crazy, going bananas over there. Okay. I mean, it sounds like the background for a Resident Evil game. Well, I don't know about that. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe a Far Cry game. Far Cry 8. We're going Haitian. We're going Haiti. We got to meet the barbecue guy. And of course, I get my information from this big titty.
Has pledged another $130 million in security forces and humanitarian aid for Haiti. Armed groups have been threatening to overthrow the prime minister for weeks now, prompting the U.S. to evacuate American personnel from the Caribbean nation. ABC's Melissa Adon has details.
Did you catch that, guys? Did you catch that?
Has pledged another $130 million.
$130 million was pledged by who? by us? By us? U.S. pledge $130 million in aid for security force? Okay. Well, I'm not surprised about that. Hey, what about all that money that the Clinton Foundation raised for Haiti? What about that money? Where'd that money go? I mean, it's funny how they can raise money for a cause. Yet the money never seems to get in the hands of the people that really need it. That seems to get in the hands of the people that want it. And they just keep it for themselves, which makes sense. I mean, it's a whole racket. You notice that? Like, you see this in lower sectors and high sectors of big politics, like here. And even in small town politics. Like, let's say, like, various groups, maybe in your town, maybe in your city, various groups dedicated to fight homelessness, right? So what do? Are they really trying to fight homelessness? Some maybe, some are probably legit, but some don't really care, and they'll just pocket the money for themselves and just say they did it because they already know what the outcome's gonna be. So they just gave up, but they take the money anyway, and so they need more money for the problem because it's funny. It's like if you look at the people who are raising or calling to raise the for the money, you could see by what they wear and the material possessions that they have and what they drive that they're getting more enriched, right? Yet the problem is still the same. Haiti is an absolute shithole. I mean, Trump was right there. Take a shot for Trump being right there. This meme was hilarious. Stop eating people or draw 25. Yeah, just can't do it. Just can't stop. Have you ever had human? Have you ever had human before? That is a legit question. I used to do a horror podcast, a horror stream where I would talk about that stuff. I think those episodes are still up. No one watched them, kind of like how no one watches this. Hey, thank you. I appreciate the 9 viewers. Thank you so much. We will start getting drunk here. But I did a couple episodes about cannibals. Apparently, I don't know if they're still active, but there's cannibal groups on Facebook where you can get recipes and how to cook people. I'm not joking. I'm not joking here. Let's see. Caught into Kahul's Oscar stream. He's fine. And so he's fine. Oh, the dying Mo is still alive. You know what? Will I show him how to grill? You know what? I think barbecue could teach us how to grill. I think barbecue, we got to see what happens here, okay? But I think he could teach us how to grill. And really, you got to think, this is probably the new approach to getting rid of the carbon. When the World Economic Forum and the world elites say they want to eliminate the carbon, we are that carbon. What's a good way? And they say they want to end hunger. They want to end poverty. Well, what's a good way to do that? You have the poverty-stricken people eat each other, so that takes care of poverty because there's less people in poverty. Takes care of population because the people are eating themselves. Takes care of hunger because, well, they're eating themselves. So really, you think about it, barbecue is a revolutionary. He's you know what? He's part of the Green New Deal. If you think about it, it holds up. It holds up. Actually, I think AOC and the barbecue guy are working together, and I think you're gonna find that this stuff is gonna leak this way as more and more Haitians come across the southern border. You're gonna see cannibalism rise in the South, which sounds crazy to me because I mean that's a crazy game because everyone has a gun here in Texas. I mean that's. So what they're probably going to do is they'll probably avoid that and go to California. They're going to strike first. If the Haitians bring the cannibalistic anarchy lifestyle over anywhere first, it's going to be California. You got to think about it. They've been playing around with that already with like that region of America with like stupid things like Chaz and all that stuff, right? And giving no respect to the police and all that. They like pure lawlessness. I mean, they like open drug dens, lawlessness. They like Skid Row. They like that stuff. They like that stuff. And when I say they, I mean your politicians. They like that. They want you to live in that because they don't like you. You're the problem. You're the garbage. They want you gone. Okay? All right, that's what's happening. Wow. I was not expecting that. Oh, here's one. Get invited to your black friend's barbecue. He's Haitian. Oh, I like that. I like that. I like that. Ah, that's a good one. That's just fun. If Trump wins, I'm moving to Haiti. I'd rather be eaten alive than live one day under a fascist dictator. Claire PhD. I think this has to be a troll cat. Haitians. Yummy. I like that. That's good. That's good. That's good. All right. All right. So our memes are done. But hey, are you going to Haiti? You going to Haiti? You want to? You have pure freedom over there. You can do whatever you want. Okay? You just have to have a big gun, a lot of ammo, because they're going to stop you. Okay? Unless you're friends with the gangs, which I don't think you are, they're going to stop you. You can do whatever you want, but you're going to have to hold your own. This actually does sound like a Far Cry game. I think, what was it, Far Cry 3? Or Far Cry 3. Yeah. Yeah. Run around shooting a bunch of people. They're all gangs and stuff. Well, which was the one you're in Africa? Far Cry 2. Yeah. The cat has more contempt for you on its face than chat. Does it? Yeah, I mean, the cat brings... Look, the cat and I do not really like each other. It's this weird relationship. She won't leave me alone. Whenever I'm on this desk, the cat just has to be here. It has even done this for my reaction streams, and it just will not leave me. It won't. It won't stop me. Of course, I pet it. That's the thing, huh? I pet it. If I don't pet it, it just takes up room and all that. Okay, I got a shot glass ready. We do have some Maker's Mark. It's not tea, it's Maker's Mark. If you don't believe me, well, you know what? I don't give a shit. You're going to find out if it's real or not. And where's my beer? Of course I have beers. Plenty of beers. Stop blaming the cat. I know, actually, I should apologize. The cat is right to be mad at me. I don't treat her well. I don't treat my pussy well. My hairy pussy. Are you single, bro? Dead serious. I am super single. No. I'm married. Okay. Hey, Kate, you want to leave? Hey, let me help you. All right, she's looking that way as if she wanted to leave. I didn't want her to jump through that gap and knock over the freaking lights. Okay. All right, let's get started. Let's watch some Killstream. We're doing a Killstream report here, guys. In order for the Killstream to rebuild, we gotta ask ourselves: is this really the year for the Killstream to rebuild? I mean, you have Gamergate 2, you have Trump on the ticket to be elected. You got Ralph collecting W's. You got his arch nemesis, the coin merchant, taking huge L's. This is it. If there's a chance, if there was ever a time for him to rebound, this is it. If he misses this shot, he might miss it forever. Groovy. So, let's get started here. This is actually not the Killstream. This is Grace Thorpe talking to Keemstar about shoving a stick of butter up his ass. Okay. Oh, well, let's watch this first.
You know, I should show you actually. I could show you my Twitter DMs. Those are funny.
By the way, guys, I like what's going on with Grace Thorpe. I love that you guys enable her and egg her on to keep on doing really dumb things. Keep it up. Keep it up. I just love that.
Come to Europe. Wrote you an Instagram. Show me your feet. Leak the Keem DMs. Leak the Keemstar DMs. Invite him for sleepover. Get him to eat a stick of butter. Has your dad ever cream pied you?
What? I don't even... What the world... Is that... What?
How much to send the butter thing to Keemstar? Ah! want to shove a stick of butter up your ass. No, this is a business. This is a business association.
Just sit it, Grace. Just sit it. Just ruin your business association.
I need $50 to send that to Keem. I need $50.
Hey, and she gets the $50. Hey, it is what it is.
$50 to send that to Keem. I'm not just doing that for shits and giggles. No. Oh my God. Tell him to bring out the lobster. We got a 50.
Nicolas Cage, $50. Good. Money well spent. Money well spent.
$50 super sticker. Thank you, Nicolas Cage. All right. Here we go. I want to shove a stick of butter up your ass. I did it.
Oh, she did it. She regrets it. She's like, oh, what did I just do? You're like, oh my God, she's like, that's so dumb. What did I just do? No. The thoughts in her head right now, right?
Sorry, wrong DM. Should I send
How long
sorry,
until she
wrong
OnlyFans?
DM?
Really, it's her dad. Honestly, the only reason why she hasn't done it yet is her dad. He'd be like, no, her dad would tell her. That's what he says, but that's not true. Like it is kind of like there's a limit there, there's a line there, and he wants grace for himself. Like he will not allow anyone. Like if you saw Grace try to date Darius or whatever, it was so weird. It's so weird. It's like he gets real strange about it, like defensive. You could see it, the way he talks, the way he acts. No. He has no problem with whoring his daughter out, like on stream for other people when he's there. He likes that sort of thing. But if he's not there, it's like he has to be in control of it. I mean, she might as well just do an OnlyFans. But there's a whole thing, though, man, with Ben. And that's a whole complicated. It's not really that complicated, but it's just a deep, messed up psychology. Yeah, chat, you got to break the bonds. I think Ben was upset the day that he kicked her. Ben was saying that he felt that Grace was starting to build a relationship with Chat, and then it was reminding him of Courtney, how Courtney built a relationship with Chat, and he sees that as what led to the situation where Courtney's no longer in the home and all that stuff. So he's worried about that, and he has Grace on a short leash. And she can't leave him. I mean, they're still... I'm not even say allegedly here. I still think they're seeing each other. They live in the same place. Upstairs, downstairs. You mean they're not seeing each other? They have no contact? When the camera's not on, what's happening? Okay, come on now. Let's be real. But then again, I also don't care. I'm not going to call anyone about it. I'm not going to call the police because I don't give a damn. I'm not that... I don't care about that.
Wait. The other DM didn't send. All it says is I want to shove... Did I just fuck up? Did I just like actually fuck up? He's never gonna have me back on. He sent a video.
He might be into it. I mean, Grace is not an ugly person. Well, I mean, she is in the inside, but like I care. I think we all are in some ways, but she's definitely messed up big time. Okay? But people are attracted to her. It's just her ugliness comes a lot is from her dad and is amplified by her dad. Like we said, get cracked for me. You know what? We need to start drinking.
I'm not gonna. I don't want to leak DMs now.
You just leaked DMs earlier. What do you mean I don't want to leak DMs?
He showed me his treadmill and he said I've been running all day. I don't need any butter.
Grace, you leaked DMs earlier. What are you talking about?
What do I say? He thinks I actually want to shove a stick of butter up his ass. Okay,
Yeah. You do. I mean, I think you would. If your dad told you, hey, it would be funny, you definitely would do it. If
I feel like you guys will
hey,
understand better
you would.
what I should say. Okay, so I'll just play his response because there's nothing in it. There's nothing.
All right, the cat is sleeping or getting comfy near the keyboard on the space bar. That could mess up things. Hold on. I need a cat. Why are you right here? Okay. I'm just adjusting things. Oh, cat. Okay. All right, we have enough. If she puts her head down on the keyboard, it's not going to be good. All right.
Yeah. Okay.
I just ran on my new RAM machine. I set all this up today.
What the hell is that? Is that where? Why? Why do you need all that? There's a treadmill. He has a treadmill and a TV and speakers that are playing what sounds of running.
What?
Just did a couple.
What is this? What is this room? Okay.
New RAM machine.
Yeah, even I think it's a little weird.
I set all this up today. Just did a couple miles. My fat ass.
Wait. Wait.
What is she laughing at? I don't even know what she's laughing at. I mean, is it the beard? Is it the beanie? Is she blushing? Oh, she's laughing because she finds Keemstar hot. She wants Keemstar to be her daddy. Look at that.
Look at it in the mirror.
What about the? It's just a black shirt. What about the mirror? I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't get Grace's humor. I don't know unless this is just her way of showing nervously that she wants Keemstar to be her daddy. Oh, no pants? You wearing no pants? Well, I mean, when you go running, you wear no pants. Wear no pants. I mean, maybe he has like little shorts there, or is he running naked?
It's cute. It's cute. It's cute.
Yeah, I go to the gym without pants, and then what you're supposed to do? Wait, guys, are you telling me I'm supposed to wear pants? First off, I go to Planet Fitness, so they actually don't want you to wear pants, especially if you're, a man. They just want you to be yourself, and you can go anywhere you want, however you identify. It's great. I don't know. Okay. Let's go to the Killstream now. That's what that's really about, and that's it's gonna be a long thing, but it's necessary. It's a 2-hour stream. But it was fire. It was great. And I have nothing else to do. This is my Friday, guys, because I'm going out of town tomorrow. I'm doing this for y'all. Normally I take Thursdays off. But I told the wife I'd rather hang out with a bunch of strangers on the internet. Do you believe that? I mean, here we are. Okay. Anyway, that's... Hey, cat is getting real comfy. Don't put your head on the keyboard, okay? God dang it, cat. All right, let's get into this here. All right, the beginning of the call. Man, this is crazy. This call has so many people. There's King of Pole on there. There's Mormon Shaggy. What? Okay. All right.
I agree.
Okay, we're gonna.
You're a homosexual, Coop. Fuck you.
Homosexual.
There's Riz on there.
Thorpe!
Ethan,
What's going on, man?
I think I gotta come to
Mexico.
Is that Ralph?
You got to come to Mexico? Yeah, you might need to actually.
You might need to.
Pretty much my entire life has been destroyed because I have a normal relationship with my daughter, which crazies on the internet think, and the police also think, I should be deprived of all my rights in order to live out. Isn't that crazy?
That does sound pretty crazy. I just want to ask.
Do I have a grinder date coming up? Maybe. But first, I need to get mentally ready for that. Okay? It's been a long time since I've been really gay. Really? Come on. Okay, that's a lie. Here's a gay here. Okay? All right, here we go. Drinking game. Drinking game. All right, I'm about to pull a card. You guess the number or suit. We're not doing suits, but you could, guess number or king or queen or whatever. Okay. And if let's do it to where I bust. If I'm higher than that card, then I have to take a shot. We'll do a shot. A maker's mark. Okay? You guys have to agree on it. We'll treat aces as high as the highest. So really, I mean, you guys could all say ace. Unless they get an ace, I'm gonna have to take a shot. Okay. A 17 spade. It's a process, chat. It is a process. 17 doesn't even make any sense. Why 17? Can't get a 17. All right. Okay, 7. Okay, 7. 5-star days. Let's go. All right, 7. All right. Anyone else? Anyone else? Oh, 6. Oh. Ew. It would. It's not higher, so I don't have to take a shot. But I realized, I think at the beginning of the stream, I said, "Hey, no, we could do it lower." But I just changed the rules right here, didn't I? Okay, but we'll stick with the rules. But actually, it makes more sense if it's lower. Okay? I just want an excuse. I'm going to go ahead and take a shot. That's what I'm going to do. All right? Okay, here we go. Here we go. I'll take that shot. No. Wait. We need to stick with the rules and make it clear. Make it crystal clear. If I'm over the number, then I take a shot. If I'm under, hey. So you said jack. So Warriors Shire said jack. 7. That was the 7. Okay. I'm not going to be higher than that. Okay. So you might as well just say a 3, because the chances are very high that I'm going to go over that number and have to take a shot. Like if I said 3, oh, that's a queen. Going higher. But it was spade. Yeah, you're right. I'll take a shot now. Really, the card game's just an excuse. Okay. Oh, you're getting real specific. We can't get real specific over here. All right, let's listen to this call.
Ask you a couple things because
Absolutely.
I had different reports. At first I was told that somebody watching the stream called the police, and then somebody tried to tell me it was Grace, which I found that hard to believe. Who actually reported you? Like, what happened?
It was basically like,
whoa. That was not a good reaction. Oh, man. Okay. Hold on. That was not a good reaction. Ooh, that burned weird this time.
whether it was actually Grace's mother, it was her or her agents.
Watching the
Oh, so who called the police on Ben? I honestly don't care, but it was probably the mom. But okay.
Stream. Yeah, I saw a little bit of the back and forth in text messaging between Grace and her mother.
Yeah,
so.
I mean, right. So, whatever. I mean, that's what it's been now for 5 years because her mother won't admit that she's lacks maturity. She's inspired by the devil to do demonic.
I mean, you could probably find out.
The devil has possessed my ex. Okay. That's the devil. Has the devil possessed Courtney? Do we need an exorcism? She's not really part of this. Okay. Let's not do an exorcism on Courtney. Okay. I think Ben might be part of the devil. He's working for the devil.
Called. Like, there's probably like a Freedom of Information Act. Because I don't think Courtney called. I'm just saying.
Actually, that word you just said there that starts with an I is actually legal in Rhode Island. So it really wouldn't hurt them at all if they were just honest. In fact, if anything, they could create a kind of weird niche thing on YouTube. And create a pro, that word, community on YouTube. Watch that get weird before it gets deleted.
Well, again,
It doesn't matter what.
I just want to
directly
clarify
or
whether it was Grace or not. Yeah, I mean, it could have been anybody, but yeah, it could have been her doing something, putting somebody up to it. I don't know. I just want to clarify.
It certainly wasn't Grace.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Honestly, that didn't really make sense to me. But
If Grace had called the police, I don't think I would have, you know. I mean, I can't conceive of it, but like that would be actually legitimate. If someone, I actually do think that, you know, if they're whatever. There you get into like gray.
We have to speed this up because Ben's taking a while to get words out of his mouth.
Sense at all. Because here's what I would say, Ethan. I was thinking about it, you know, and you say to yourself, like, okay, I guess this makes some kind of sense. But if I had played hockey or football or basketball with my adult son and had been rough in playing the sport with him, and someone had videotaped it and sent it in, would the police have done what they did? No.
no,
Not
but
a million.
I wouldn't think so.
But you like kicked her. When you kicked her, that's a different thing. I mean, if you're on stream, you just kicked your son, and you got mad. You're like, I think Chad's gonna be. What was he saying? Man, it was like Ben was like nitpicking Grace about various things. It was like he was jealous of the chat, the way she responded to the chat, and she would pay more attention to the chat than him. He just got mad, got all pity, got a butthurt, and just kicked her. If he did that sort of thing to his son and that was on camera, yeah, it would be it wouldn't be cool.
No.
Or for example, you know this guy Sean Strickland,
Yes.
who sparred with Nico.
Yes.
Okay, if someone, I mean, there you have like a borderline thing. Like, did he punch him too hard? I mean, at a certain point, if Sneeko lost his life, I do think someone should be held responsible for that. Like,
Oh, shut up, dude.
because they should have known. Okay, but like, Sneeko got the snot kicked out of him. To me, I don't think the state has any interest or should have any interest. He's stupid to get in the ring.
Just play devil's.
He consented and kept
Yeah.
fighting back,
Yeah.
right? Whereas Grace just gets shell shocked.
Don't let this guy. Don't let this guy. This guy
Can't
is
stop me.
And shut the fuck up.
Can't stop me, bro. Shut up.
Shut the fuck
No.
up.
My server now, bitch.
Shut up.
All right, so
Please,
I mean, there's a little bit of a difference there because it's like a consenting activity or whatever.
Yeah. Okay. So how is there a difference?
Even Ethan Ralph sees that there's a difference there. Okay.
That's what I would like to explore.
Well, it's
It's
like
consenting-
a sporting activity that both agreed to participate in, right? Versus
Or crank up the
kicking
audio.
somebody, right? What about the kick itself? I saw it was kind of a hard kick. I ain't gonna lie, but
Handsome McCrayon sent $2 on Rumble.
but what
Ben,
do you?
stop trying to justify being a daughter basher.
Well, I mean,
Your point of view. How do you see it?
it would where I would say it was a shove with a foot technically, because a kick is like a like if you watch kickboxing, it wasn't that type of kick.
I was just shoving her with my foot. I was shoving her off the bed.
To cause violence. It's basically
Oh
shoving
my
her off the
God.
bed because I was sick. Right?
Yeah, I mean, I can see that there are harder kick. Like if you kicked her with the toe or you stomped, those would be different. I guess it was the red back a little bit that got people's attention on it. I mean, was there any damage or like what did the police say? Like,
I'd describe it more as a shove of the foot, personally.
I mean, it was. I mean, if you want,
Who's that guy? I describe as more like a shove. So, like, I guess Ben does have legit cheerleaders. I think he does. But I think some of them are just there ironically.
to get into it, like, there was like continuous contact, so I was just sort of pushing her away from me. But I was expressing frustration. That's true, and I was expressing it physically.
So you could sort of describe it as a defensive push kick to great distance.
Whatever. I mean, I love that for itself. But what I don't understand is Grace has a relationship with me, which is a combination of a streaming relationship and a personal relationship. Isn't it up to her to determine whether she wants to be part of that relationship? And if it includes aspects of physicality, isn't it up to her if she wants to engage those aspects or not?
Well, I saw her say that it was a prank and all this when the police were there, and we'll go through it.
Yeah, man, it was a bit.
Stream, but I watched.
They have all these bits.
So I did see some of it.
All these bits that are completely unrehearsed and unplanned, and they just sort of happen, almost as if like they're out of anger. No, you're getting on the keyboard, cat. No. You'd be right here and you'd be satisfied with it. Cat. I need like a separate camera to show the cat all time.
Sometimes, especially young people, they try to, like, in a sense.
Hey, by the way, in my reacting scene, since the cat has been in my reaction videos, I noticed other reactors starting to do that same thing. Mine was on accident. I wasn't trying to put the cat in there. The cat was just there. So I'm saying I think I started a trend. I'm saying that. Okay. Anyway, setting that aside.
They try to, in a sense, like, avoid criminalizing someone else by using an immature sort of response, right?
Well, she was trying to say whatever she could to get the police to not arrest you. From experience, that doesn't work.
Right, like a lot of times, black guys who are cops come, they'll go like, "Hey, no, we got no beef."
No, they're there to arrest somebody. Yeah, that's not how it works.
Well,
actually, talking to them is not advisable when they're in that mode. But anyway, what was your?
Yeah, there's a whole issue there. I've gone into the sovereign citizen stuff. Like, I believe in the authority of the state. I believe that the state has some authority, but I believe that in the United States of America, and especially in the state of Rhode Island, it has exceeded its actual authority so grievously that I believe that I am basically a persecuted person, and I'm considering driving down to the consulate of the Russian Federation.
What? This is what I'm talking about. This is so wild. Ben wants to drive down to the consulate of the Russian Federation. Oh my god. Because he's so persecuted. Oh, I'm so persecuted.
Begging them for asylum on human rights grounds.
Well, if you have a certain amount of money, you can come to Mexico, but I won't get into all those.
But actually, I looked at because in Mexico there were extradition.
Be careful, Ralph. That's money that the baby mamas are coming after. Okay, they're never gonna get it. I mean that whole thing. I'm convinced, really, honestly, there's a certain point to where you just have to be like, okay, there's no point in trying to pursue child support because it's just gonna cost more than what you're gonna gain back in return. It all depends, though. It all depends.
Sent $2 on Rumble.
There's
Is she a good root, Ben?
Yeah, there are, but really
they'll
only for
draft you
felonies and stuff like that. I don't know if it's a
you'll fight for them. You fight Ukrainians.
felony charge that you got.
No, it's a misdemeanor.
Okay.
But if I don't show up for my
what if they draft him and put him on a top secret mission to sabotage something in the U.S.? I've been playing Command and Conquer Red Alert 2 again. The game's fun. It's wild. It's campy. I like it. But what if Ben gets drafted into a secret mission on U.S. soil?
Now it becomes something else.
Yeah.
So are you out on bail? Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm technically out on bail. Yeah.
And I heard your bail was $10,000. Now I know a little something about this, so that means you had to give $1,000. Basically, you don't get that money back.
He didn't give $1,000. He was released on PR.
Right? Is that how it works in Rhode Island?
I didn't pay anything, and I refused to pay anything, and I told Grace not to pay anything.
Yeah, he was released on PR. So, like, he went to jail, but I don't think he definitely did not spend 24 hours there. He was there for a little bit, but then he was let out. That's it. Of course, there's more to it. Like, he has to show up. Otherwise, there'll be a warrant for him. I mean, if he wants to play that game, he can. I mean, sometimes courts are slow, or sometimes police departments are really slow in responding to certain warrants. Okay? It just is.
Because I'm sick of being shaken down. And if they want to feed me, and I've never felt safer than in prison, in the jail. I've never felt safer.
Jail. Yeah,
I like how he says in prison. Fucking Ben.
Than in jail. So if they want me to spend the rest of my life
Like
in jail,
Ethan was in
because I'm a
county.
man,
Was in
that's
county
fine with me.
jail.
Better sex, better food, better exercise situation. I'm all for it. And if they want to, they'll just send me to hell.
What do you mean by better sex? Can you explain that?
Yeah, better sex. Ben, if you just want to be gay, you don't have to go to prison or jail.
I was a little befuddled there, but
Grace's mother sexually tortured me for and continues to engage in a kind of.
What is the sexual torture that Courtney did to Ben? I don't even know. Wait. Look at that face that Ralph is making right there. Hold on. Is that in response to the torture as well? Because I'm like, what in the world?
BDSM insanity.
Let's back that up.
His mother sexually tortured me for and continues to engage in a kind of BDSM.
It was. Even he was like, what in the world are we talking about? Sexually torture. I mean, he makes it seem like Courtney was up for some BDSM stuff in the bedroom. Which, that sounds pretty hot to me. So, I mean, I know she's not involved in this anymore. I'm just saying, damn. I mean, do you want someone that's only missionary? Or do you want some spice in there? Be careful with the spice. Don't go too far. Don't go Nick Ricada Baldo on that. That's way too far. Way too far. The toys are for her. That's what they're for. Okay.
Insanity. So I think I could be a good spouse to an alpha male in jail. It would make way more sense.
You'd be a good prison bitch, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Would you talk to the
Are you actually saying that right now? Like, I'm not even joking.
Yes. Okay. So you're a male, right? You claim to be a male. Is that right? You claim to be a man, and you don't know what the difference is between banter and
James Partner sent $10.
You don't know that? Okay. So then you should examine whether you really deserve to take another breath on this earth and act accordingly.
Oh my God. Ben did not like that guy responding to him. He just told him to shut up, retard.
Also, I heard that pedophile apologist Brian Don is in this call too.
Okay, this is my favorite part of this call because for like the next 20 minutes, it is nothing but pure spurging out. It is like, this reminds me of the old school Killstream days. I'll be sitting there listening to this while doing other stuff, maybe doing work and stuff, whatever, mowing the yard or whatever, and these people are just going at it over dumb stuff. Oh my God, it was great. It was great. Loved it.
Allegedly provided
I'm sorry, what?
pedophilic material to his father.
I've never done that,
I was
Ralph,
just
and
told
I
that.
suggest you stop before you get a lawsuit thrown.
You ain't gonna do shit, you little fucking piece of shit.
He's not gonna do anything. Brian, you're not gonna sue him. Shut up, dude. You're not suing him. You're not suing him. Because you know he doesn't have any money. And you know it's gonna, I mean, you have to know, right? Do you know what? Go ahead and sue him. Go ahead and do it. Just do it.
Just do it. You ain't gonna do shit.
I mean, you're the only fucking guy here
You
that
ain't
was
gonna
claiming on
do
air
shit,
you were a
Brian.
fucking 13-year-old
I knew
and
you were
an
there,
eighth-grader.
brother.
Your
I knew you were there.
wife.
Why don't you just be quiet while the grown folks
Your
are
ex-wife.
talking?
No,
Why
I'm
don't you just
not.
be
I was
quiet while the
being
grown folks are
respectful, but
talking?
I'm not going to be. You're the only guy here that said that you would fuck with
Are you
13-year-old
mad?
your
I
own
never
wife
said
on
that.
live air. No.
Dude, your
Yes,
pops
you did.
got
You want to
popped
play it?
for
Play it right here.
child
Play it right here.
porn.
It's your own voice. You said
For
no
child
condom
porn.
whatsoever.
For child
condom
porn.
Whatsoever.
I was
have
talking
no
about when I was
pornography
13, you idiot.
I actually have my kids. Unlike you, Ralph, I'm allowed to.
Hey, this is the part. This is the part where I was like, if I took off my headphones right now, and people around me heard what I was listening to, they'd be like, "What in the world? What is that?" Old Killstream is coming back. It's gonna take some time. It needs to stay with this energy, but I like it.
Give a fuck. I don't care about your kids.
Well, you should. You should.
No, I
you should
don't.
Watch what you say. You shouldn't slander people. How are you going to
What
hop
are you
on
gonna do, Brian? You
a
threatened to kill
stream
me.
about Riqueta and
You
Tito
threatened to kill me.
and talk about pedophile
Why don't you come down to
stuff,
Mexico and see
slander
what you
me
can
as a
do?
pedophile?
Why don't you come down to Mexico?
This is the part where I would interject and be like, Ralph, the last couple times you asked for that to happen and it hasn't gone your way. Don't turn the series of wins into L's now. Okay? Do not invite him down to your place. He may actually do it. And what are you going to do? He's going to punch you. You've been punched many, many times. Many, many times. How about stop getting punched? Okay?
Well, come down to Mexico.
Yeah,
come
come
on
down to
my
Mexico and see
Motel
what you can
6
do.
where I live.
Come down
I
to
live in
Mexico and
Motel
see what
6
you can
because I've
do.
been hiding from
You know,
the
it's a
cartel.
10th year
Venezuela.
anniversary of you ruining.
Brian wants the rights and trademark of Ralph Retort? Well, honestly, he should just put that energy into making his own thing, honestly. Because, like, he's not going to get it. That's dumb. That's real dumb. Be so envious with someone else. I guess something of someone else, right? Be like, oh, I want that thing. I need it. It's mine. I'm going to take it. I'm going to take it from you. Good luck. Good luck doing that, bro. Especially him. Dude, he ain't doing that. First off, he's in Mexico, so good luck serving him. What he could do is go ahead and act like he has it anyway and start running stuff as it was like the Ralph Retort 2.0. But Ralph will probably flag that stuff down. That's probably how that would play out. That would be interesting to see. It probably lasts for like a week or two, if even. It'd be funny. Everyone is a Ralph Amel skinwalker. That's right.
In your entire career, Brian. Just stop with the child porn. Just stop with the child porn.
I don't have any child pornography.
Are you
Ralph,
sure?
Watch yourself, man. I'll
Your
sue
dad
you.
had
I'll
some.
sue you. Absolutely. I'll sue you for defamation.
Oh,
You got
I'm
any proof?
scared. I'm scared.
Sue for defamation. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead and do it. Sue him for defamation. I'm sure. How much is that going to cost you, and what are you going to get out of it? Okay. Yeah. Good luck.
You should be.
Get in
Look at
line.
Rackets. He shit his
You
pants
can get in
over
line
Monty.
to sue me,
That's definitely
fucker.
defamation,
You can
sir.
get in line to sue me, fucker.
Okay, I'll get in line.
Okay,
I'll
well,
sue
get in
you,
line.
Ralph.
Okay, well, sue me.
Defamation if you continue
This is
doing
me
that.
telling you to sue me.
Do you have it? Oh, no, Ralph. I want you to say on there. Do you have proof that I've ever done that?
I never said
Yes
you
or no?
had any proof. There's a lot of
You
speculation.
definitely have. I've got
There's a lot of
multiple clips.
speculation
I've got
that you
multiple
provided
clips.
your
I've actually
father
talked
with
to the
child porn.
prosecutor's office already about
I
it,
don't
but
give a
I'm
fuck,
warning you
Brian.
right now.
I don't
on
give a
air.
fuck. Talk to whoever the fuck you
No,
want
just
to,
say yes or
loser.
no. Do you have any evidence that I've ever done that? Yes or no?
I never said I had any.
So you don't have any evidence. So why are you saying it?
A lot of people are
Because he
speculating. I'm not.
No, who's a lot of? I don't care about a lot of people. You openly claim to multiple people,
claim.
including your former co-host. No,
I
yes,
didn't
you
claim.
did. I have it repeatedly.
Okay,
Look,
well,
bro,
do
I have a
something
whole
about it.
folder.
Okay, well,
You
do
lied
something
on
about
it. I already
it.
have. Went to a prosecutor's office.
IBS, man. It's back. It's back.
Office in Michigan.
Oh,
I've
I'm
already
so
done it, Ralph.
scared. That's not against the criminal law, you moron.
Yeah, it's defamation. You can't
That's
just
not
run around
criminal law,
claiming
you
people-
idiot. That's
Okay.
civil law, you
It's
fucking
okay.
moron.
All right, Ralph.
So
All right,
law,
Ralph.
isn't
Why
You
don't
get
you
the lawsuit.
learn
Don't
anything
sign
you're fucking
off.
talking about before you run your
Don't get the
goddamn
lawsuit.
fucking mouth, you
Hey, when they
idiot?
served you,
Oh
hey,
shit! But Ralph won there. He won there. And honestly, Brian, dude, you're not suing him. You know you're not suing him. You said that in the heat of the moment. You know it's not cost effective to sue this guy. I mean, how expensive would that attorney be? How much do you think they're going to charge you for all this crap? Right? I mean, come on. Really think about it. Is it worth it? Even worth? No, it's not worth it. You wouldn't even be able to crowdfund that. I'll say this. Or Bri. I like that name, Bri. Brian. I tell you what. See what you could do. Crowdfund. Prove me wrong. Try to crowdfund for a lawsuit against Ralph for defamation. I don't think you're going to reach your goal. I know for a fact you're not going to reach your goal at all. It's just not happening. It's just not happening because no one cares. It's a waste of time. But go ahead and do it. Just do it though. It'd be great content.
Hey, when they serve you,
Yeah, when they
you, don't
serve me,
cry,
I'll wipe
because
my
you
ass
claim
with it,
I'm a
fucker.
pedophile.
That's what I'll do. I'll wipe my goddamn
All
ass
right.
with it.
All right.
So
all right.
serve
That's
me
all
with
I'll do.
whatever the
Fucking
fuck
debt
you think
got.
you can serve me. If you can even find me, fucker,
Okay.
which you can't. So suck my fucking
Come
dick,
find me,
fucker.
come find
Suck
me,
my
Bobby,
dick.
Motel 6. Hey,
Can't
I
even
still love
understand the
you.
difference between
I still
criminal and
love
civil
you,
civil law.
Pittsburgh.
You're a moron.
Hey, Paso,
You're
give
a
me another
moron. You
Jordan.
suck tranny
Give me
dick, and
another
there's
Jordan.
video of it all
I
over the
love you.
internet.
Okay,
What about the tranny dick that you sucked, Brian?
Had to go there. What about the tranny dick?
No,
Brian, what about the tranny dick? Hey, Brian. Hey, Brian, what about the tranny dick? There's videos of you sucking fucking dick, you fucking moron.
Brian.
The dick you suck, Brian Dunn. Was that AI or was that you choking down a cock, you motherfucker? Yeah, keep sucking dick. Keep sucking dick.
I love how this just devolved. And dude, we're like 13 minutes in. Okay, this is like the best part besides Ben's long stories that go nowhere.
There's little videos of you sucking dick all over the internet. And you won't answer it because you know it's you. You know it's you. You suck dick and there's video of it, Brian. You suck dick and there's video of it, Brian. You suck dick. God, what a disgusting fuck.
On a side note.
What a fuck your side note and shove it straight up your ass. Or maybe you can...
Oh my god, I love the fire. I love the fire here. Oh man. Oh god. The fire is pure energy.
Suck on that too, you fucking piece of trash.
So you guys want to do some cards with the spades. Okay. All right, let's do it. Or make it clear about the rule. I will draw a card. Okay? You guys put a number in the chat. If my card is lower than that number, if it's lower than that number, RV equals, of course, then I have to take a shot. Very simple. Very simple. Very simple. Okay? Very simple. Don't worry about the suit. It's just a number. Obviously, you could do king, queen, ace, or jack. Or for you guys to, you said 14. I mean, is that a clever way of saying what, like ace or something? Bri is IBS champion. Okay. A 1. All right, just remember it has to be lower. So I mean, if the highest is ace, you guys could just all agree to say ace. I'm not going to get an ace. There's no way I'm getting an ace. That way, it would guarantee that I would have to take a drink. Okay. Blood Sports is back. I think really when it comes to Blood Sports, IBS, the chat wins. The chat wins. The contestants in it, they make a fool of themselves, just raging and just going crazy, just going at it. Like, when I laughed at this, I'm like laughing at the insanity of it. Like thinking, they're grown-ass men, like, arguing in this way. Like, it's not effective. It's really dumb. It's kind of a waste of time, honestly. But they're so, like, heated up by it. Okay. I'm going to go with the one that was actually a number. 1 doesn't make any sense. 9 does. So 9 is number. Okay, here we go. I got higher than 9, so I don't have to take a shot. All right, so next number. Next real number. 12. 12 isn't even, like, what do you mean by 12? You mean like a queen? Anyway, we'll play more of the Killstream. You guys give me a number and I'll do it.
You sound upset.
No, I'm just having fun bullying you. You're a moron and mentally broken.
I'm not a moron, Ralph.
Yes, you are a moron. You don't even know the difference between civil and criminal law. You are a moron.
One relationship.
Okay, 14 equals queen. Okay, okay. All right, let's do it. Oh. Well, you know that queen was burned. So you already know I'm taking a shot here. Here we go. 7. Oh, we saw that one earlier. Did I just put them back on top? Oh, that's not good, bro. That's not good. That's not good at all. All right, I take a shot. Oh, my God. All right. I'll press play and do my stuff.
With their own children,
moron.
put every father-in-law that they have to death, not loses everything and has to go hide in
lost
Mexico to avoid
everything,
being
Brian.
served in a Motel 6.
There's
because the
video of you
cartel's after
sucking
that
dick.
moron.
What about you sucking
There's no
dick,
video of me
Brian?
sucking dick.
Yes,
Ralph.
there
You wanna
is.
add that to the defamation claim too,
There's
you
video of
stupid
you
fuck?
sucking dick.
Play it.
I'm not gonna play it.
Play it on your stream right now. You have
No.
my permission. If it's real, play it.
Why
If
would
it's
I
real,
play a
it.
video of you sucking dick? So I would get
See, the part that, like the whole defamation claim, the whole suit, like that is an empty threat. That is an empty threat, and it is a weird angle to use here because he's not suing him. We know it's just an empty threat. He's not going to do anything with it. He doesn't have the money to do it, and it's a waste of freaking time. I mean, prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. I would love to be here and be like, oh, wow, look at that. Looked like Bri was serious that he was going to sue him for defamation. I don't think he's serious. So I was like, okay, this is stupid. Okay, he knows it's stupid. Okay. Now, the video of him sucking, I don't know. I've seen something before. I couldn't tell who it was. I saw on some stream. Where was it? I think people were talking about it, right? People were talking about it for a while. I don't know what I saw as well, what I put there. Because if someone's like, hey, here's some porn, someone doing something, I usually don't watch that. Especially if it's a dude soaking dick. I don't watch that. Surprise, surprise. All right, here we go. Take a shot. Oh, no, this liquor's not watered down. Not at all. In fact, here you go. Here's. I wish I watered this one down just a bit. Ooh. Oh. 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 Okay. All right. I think we're good.
I just told you, good. Put it on Pornhub. Put it on Pornhub.
No, I'm not. It was
Really
disgusting,
mean.
and I didn't want to see it in the first place.
So it's not real then. So stop lying. This is what I mean. You lie all the time.
I'm
This
not
is why
lying. You suck
you're
dick.
in.
Brian,
you
you
lie all
suck
the
dick.
time.
Why don't you just be
No,
open with
no,
your
I have my wife
sexuality?
and my 2 children, Ralph.
It's
Where are your wife and 2
2024.
kids?
Brian, it's
You have
2024.
no kids.
Why don't you stop
Brian,
worrying
you have
about other
nothing
people's
available.
kids? That's
You're in
what
a
got your
motel
father
right now.
locked
You're
up.
literally in a motel right now
That's
in
what
Mexico.
got your father
You're
locked
sitting there
up,
treating
Brian.
the people who don't care about you.
I'm not in
Get
a
job.
motel, you idiot.
Yes, you are. You're hiding
No,
in
I'm
Mexico.
not.
You've already admitted to it. Come find me in Mexico.
I'm not in a
hiding.
motel.
I'm hiding.
All
Yes,
right,
you
all
are.
right, all right, all right, guys.
Just
guys,
ban
guys.
us.
I mean, this is just getting nowhere. I'm glad Ben interjects. Like the dad. Ben had to play the dad role here, and he did.
Faggot.
Oh, this is YouTube, and we gotta say we love faggots here. I could say that because I am gay. I'm bisexual. I'm a bisexual man. I'm sorry. I mean, I think you guys already knew that. You already knew I was a flamer, right? Hey, it is what it is, man. I had to make, when I was jobless, I had to make some money. This wasn't making me money. Okay? So I had to do some things. Is that your papa's ring? This is my uncle's ring, dude. Okay, this is my uncle's ring. Okay? I mean, yeah. I can't get into his stories.
Come back to me. I got 200 pesos, baby. One more hour. Just one more hour. Just for the
Just keep
leave.
sucking dick
Just
and
for the
procuring child
leave.
porn, allegedly, for your father.
You know why you hate it, Ralph? It's because I've got
I
everything
don't
you
hate
have.
it. I don't
Everything
hate
you
it.
don't have. I got my kids.
You got a
I
dick in
my
your
wife,
mouth? You're right.
I got
You
my
do have
career.
that. You do
I got
have a dick in
everything.
your
I can
mouth.
literally turn this off.
You have a
and I
dick
turn
in your
around
mouth.
and
Okay,
my
well, you
kids are
never do
all
that.
happy,
Why
my
don't you
wife
turn it
is
off
happy,
then?
My life is happy.
Why don't you turn it off,
I
Brian?
got your Xanax.
Why don't you turn it off?
Bri can't turn it off for the same reason I can't. I think I see similarities between he and I, even though I don't really talk to him. I Actually, I've made it kind of a personal code, if you will. Not really talk to anyone. Don't really get involved. Just watch from the sidelines, and that's good. That's good. I don't really trust anybody. I mean that. I don't trust anybody. Except for Shamu. Sort of. And I'll say that openly. Yeah. I think I trust him as much as he trusts me. And that's understandable. Anyway. Yeah, he can't leave it. He can't. He's drawn to it. Something about this sector. He's just drawn to the negativity of it. Or it is not good for you. It's not healthy for you. It's weird, man. It's sort of corrosive. It's like it's the drama. It's like that light that a moth is attracted to. But wait, except it's like not. Because it's not a light at all. It's like just darkness. It's like the asshole. I don't know how to explain it.
You got your boots, you got Mexico.
Why don't you
got
turn it off
Hooker.
then? You can't turn it off.
Nothing, bro.
You're physically incapable of turning it off.
You can't make fun of retards on the internet. You
can't
can't
turn it off.
Brian, stop before you get time out, Brian.
Hold on, Ralph, I'll always be better than you.
Hold on a second.
But you're not.
I'm out, Brian. I'm out.
It's really come back, baby. Just one more.
He's so
Hold
mad.
on.
Baby.
Why is he so
I
angry?
swear.
Hold on a second.
I'm not mad. I'm not mad.
Well, you should be mad.
Hold on a second.
Why should I be angry, Ralph? What upsets me?
Well, because I just outed you sucking dick to everybody watching this stream and other
You
streams.
sucking dick. Well, where's the video, Ralph? There's
Well,
no
I'm
video
not
of me ever
posting
doing
it.
something like that. That's just a
Okay.
blatant lie.
Why don't you ask Ferd where it's at?
It's 90 proof. 90 proof. Light the flame? What flame? What I used to do on this channel? Get blacked out and start saying things that I shouldn't say. I remember those. I remember what I was doing when I was in the garage. Man, I was yelling quite a bit. I'd get angry.
Because
Right, who's her?
I've seen it posted. Yeah.
Right.
Oh, you've seen it posted. Okay, Ralph.
Yeah,
You have
I've
my
seen it
permission to
posted.
prove this.
No,
You're
I'm
welcome.
not pulling it up.
Don't deep fake it now.
Brian.
You're the one who does the deep
Yes,
throating, not the deep
Brian is-
faking.
I don't do any of that. I'm sorry. Just shut up, Ralph. Big adults are talking. Just sit back and try to make a couple
Fuck you,
dollars. I'm
Brian.
sure
You're a
Ada will give you
loser.
$1.
You're a loser.
You don't
I
need
gotta
to
make
watch
more than you in a
that.
day.
At the moment of that in the IBS, it's like, well, you're talking to the host like that. I mean, he could just... I mean, but hey, if he throws you off like that, hey, I mean... According to IBS rules, wouldn't that be a win for Brian? I mean, who won here? Chat. Who do you think won? Ralph or Bri? I'm impartial. I don't really care. I just think it's funny.
Come on, guys. Get a big amount.
Brian,
I don't think so.
I do agree with
What's
Ethan.
going on, Ben?
Go ahead.
I do agree with Ethan that you are kind of a loser in my interactions with you, but I'll try
Ben,
to
you
be
just got arrested and you fuck your own daughter. Everything you say is a hypocritical oath. You claim you're a priest and you're not.
Damn, he comes hard with that. Okay.
You don't even know how to study the Bible.
Brian,
What do you mean?
Hey, Brian. Hey,
You're
Brian.
like the last guy that could ever tell me that I'm a loser.
Ben,
You're
show me
stupid.
more.
Never.
Brian,
It's never going to
Brian,
happen.
Brian, he's gonna
Never
Brian,
going to happen,
Brian.
Ben. That's the reality.
Okay, I would
You
ask
just
someone
admitted
to
that you would be
this
someone's
guy
prison
because
bitch. You
he
get fucked in prison.
Brian,
What do you
Brian.
mean? You're a mess.
It's called a joke,
Brian.
Brian.
You're
You're
fucking
spurred.
Brian,
It's called a
Brian.
joke. You're spurred.
Hey,
Brian.
Taylor, just one more total,
Brian.
baby.
He's lost his
Come on
mind.
now.
Ben, listen to this guy.
Casino won. Hip hop, come
Okay,
on,
yeah,
Ralph.
they hate you too, Brian. But
Brian.
I don't
Brian.
care if they hate me.
Brian.
This is the internet. Who gives a shit? They're not.
Brian.
I'm not my wife. I don't have to prove shit to them.
Brian.
What, Ben? What?
Let's engage a little bit. Okay. So, what is it? I'm just going to ask you a question. What is it you've been complaining now for like 20 minutes?
I didn't complain. I asked
let-
you to reiterate about the jail thing, and you want to be fucked.
We'll be mad,
Yes,
Brian.
in prison.
Brian, we'll be mad. Okay, so we're getting to the point where it doesn't seem like you're able to have a conversation. I'm trying to have a conversation
are?
with you.
I just.
Yeah.
Okay.
What is the point
Sure.
if you're going to
Cat,
scream and
no,
yell,
not the
and we're going to
keyboard,
scream
not
and
the
yell over each
keyboard,
other?
Cat.
Well, I wasn't. I mean, I was just
You agree
arguing
with
with a
that?
guy who does that for a living.
Man.
That's all. That has nothing to do with you.
All right, let's start with the real
Nothing to do with
preliminary
you.
here.
Come on,
If
Cat.
we're going to talk,
A random
then
retard claimed
okay,
that I
so you're out. You're out.
pedophilia
Please,
with no
whoever-
proof
Stop
and
it.
evidence,
Stop it.
and I
Stop
decided to
it.
address him down in an appropriate manner.
Please.
Trading child porn.
And there's the voice of Mormon Shaggy coming in. it's like what? I'm like, oh my god, there's so many cooks in this kitchen here. What? There's so much.
You're an actual pedophile, Shaggy. That's another fucking lie.
But Brian, I don't know if I have a moderator, but Brian, can I just appeal to you, man to man? I'm happy to let you talk.
Well, if it's
but
that
you also
Vito's
then
been
have
a
to let me
coach
talk.
too.
Is that okay?
Well,
Can we-
I just asked you about the whole prison thing. I wasn't trying to do all this stuff.
And everyone's being called. Wait. Mormon Shaggy. Is there proof that he is? Did he do? I know. Wait, I need to remember some things. It's been a while. I need to remind myself about Mormon Shaggy. Okay. I know he's unhinged. I know he's crazy. I know I wouldn't trust him with a firearm. I know he's a good example for why a red flag law should exist, even though, I mean, Second Amendment is Second Amendment. So, I mean, you have your gun so you protect yourself from him, that crazy guy who has a gun. But, setting that aside, I wouldn't trust him around a school. Mormon Shaggy seems like the sort of person that would ruin everyone's day at that school, if you know what I'm saying. He's crazy. But part of me wonders if he's just joking. I mean that. If he's just joking, just to be edgy, just the sake of it, or if he actually means it. I couldn't ever really tell. It just is that.
And we agreed to that. I need a yes or no.
Sure, yeah, that's fine. That's fine, Ben.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay. So here's my problem with how you're conversing. You've spent a good amount of time on my Discord, which I've allowed you to do, complaining that Ethan has been doing what to you that's unfair.
I think you're misunderstanding.
Anyone
Ethan
want to
Ralph
answer
just
that
randomly
question?
hollered that I'm a pedophile with no evidence.
Okay, right. Okay, so
and I addressed that correctly.
Okay, by publicly defaming you. Okay,
Yeah.
is that correct? That's your basic beef with him?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I
How
would say
long-
that and a minor multitude of other
How
things, but I
long?
leave it at
Wait a minute.
But a lot of other things. Okay, one step at a time. Ben Thorpe here is trying to do a peace deal.
How long did it take you to publicly defame me when I asked, I asked the both of you to calm down, and I said I would.
You didn't ask me to calm down. You made a jab, and I responded. You said I was a loser, and I reminded you of some of the faults that you have done. Those are facts.
Right. How did you respond?
Oh, to my helmet? You mean the Crusader helmet? I still have it. It's in the garage. There's not enough room here behind me to put it. Where am I going to put it? Like, right here? Somewhere? It'd be kind of cool to have, I guess. Gotta wear it one day. I need to put a hole to where I can at least drink my beer with it.
I responded by correcting you by you're the loser, by reminding you that you're the one that's in jail. You're the one that was thrown out of your wife's house. You're not allowed to have sex with your wife. You just admitted you want to get fucked by men, and that you have sex with your own dog.
Right. We all heard.
The only loser here is you. I don't have to take advice from a guy like you.
Right.
Weaponize.
Whoa, dude. But Ben Thorpe, dude, he has his own. Okay, Ben Thorpe is on something new, something that you can only do in New Jersey and Rhode Island legally. Okay, that's what he's all about. Yeah. Gross. That's so gross. He's he prefers the organic. By organic I mean homegrown. Okay? He likes giving that paternal touch. Okay. All right.
The church for your fucking degeneracy.
Ryan. You said something. You said, I F my dog.
I hurt your feelings?
Did you not say that?
I'm sorry, what?
Did you not say that? Did you
repeat it?
No, you heard what I said.
No, I didn't hear it. Repeat that.
Okay, so, no, you know what you said. You defamed.
What?
You did the exact same thing what you were complaining about Ethan doing to you. Okay, so now we can move beyond that, and we can ask ourselves, is that...
I like how Ralph isn't even really paying attention to this anymore. What is he doing? He's playing something.
Type of stuff we want to engage in or not? Is it fine as banter or not? My suggestion would be
what is he
is that we just sort of move beyond those things and try
swaying to music
to act a little more rational on all sides. What do you say to that, Ryan?
Sure. No, I think that's
you
okay,
can
but
point
I
out
think pointing
to me,
the finger at the wrong guy who started that argument.
Good. You can point out to me things that are true, such as that I went to jail. I have no problem with that. I think that's reasonable. But maybe we could hold on.
I think you're misplacing the finger. I think you should be pointing at the fat, torta-eating retard that decided to pipe up.
Dude,
and
you're
randomly
fatter
bring
than
it
me.
up.
Are you kidding? By
I'm
far.
way.
Here we go. We're getting to fat territory. Good. Go at it, guys. Who's fatter? Who's a fatter piece of shit?
thinner than you, bro.
I'm 175 pounds, dude. We saw you. You're balding and you're disgusting.
175 pounds? Damn, dude. Man, I don't even want to say how much I weigh. It's like 250. When I get on the motorcycle, it's hurting. It's like, yo, call the police. Get them off me. I'm ashamed. But my goal is actually to not give a fuck and eat as much as I want. How about that? Oh, it's the beer. I'm just never quitting beer.
Really kill you. I'm balding, bro. Like,
Yeah, you are. You're balding. I mean, there's pictorial
Is
evidence.
this going to be right back in the same thing? Yeah, we're old. We're getting old, Ralph. We're 35 years old. You're almost fucking 40. So who gives a shit about balding?
Yeah. The balding's a horrible place to go because we're all balding here. This whole sector is aging, getting old. And about, I think, 1 year, maybe 2 years, like this sector's going to be like geriatric, dude. It won't take that long before everyone here is like old men, grumpy old men, calling each other pedophiles. It'd be weird, but it's gonna happen. You know that, right? Like, think about it. I'm like 40 now. You think I'm still gonna stream 10 years from now when I'm like 50, 55? What about when I'm 60? What about when I'm 75? Am I still streaming to you guys? Yeah. Yeah, man. No, Ben, I'll pass on that. Cat, okay, well, make yourself comfortable. Make yourself comfortable, Cat. But that's what's going to be. You're going to have everyone here is going to be very old, calling each other a bunch of faggots, pedophiles, and all this stuff. And you're going to have different arcs. That'd be fun. Though there's a good chance Ralph probably won't make it there due to health reasons. Hell, I probably won't make it there due to health reasons. Drinking and the smoking's not helping me. But yeah, we'll see.
I'm much well. I've lost a lot more weight.
So you are.
I'm in the gym.
$5 on
You two,
Absolutely.
Now this is
you're
the
letting
kill
Bennett
stream,
quit.
remember.
You're both with
Good
him.
work.
Letting him quit you.
No, this guy isn't.
I'll tell you what. Here's what I'm going to do, Ben. I'm going to mute so you can continue your conversation. I apologize. My intention was not to talk to this cat, alcoholic, pill popping, retard,
I think a real
eating
man
bitch.
would engage in a
It was just to talk to you.
instead of blipping off. But if you want to do that because you're outclassed, that's fine. You can all leave. So he rage quit. Okay,
Yes,
fine.
of course.
I didn't rage quit. I just was letting you speak.
Why don't we engage in a conversation instead of hurling insults and defamation and then going like,
I do like that Ben is being the father figure here and kind of just putting control, just establishing control. Like, Ralph can't do it. I mean, it is a show. He is supposed to be like a moderator there, but he got into this spat and he's not letting go. The other person's not letting go. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes you need a third party in there to be like, hey, guys, hey, cut it out. Cut it out. Agree to disagree. Let's move on. Come on. Can we be men?
Leaving now, right? Why can't we just?
Well, I didn't say I was leaving. Who said that?
Well, I don't know. You're going to mute yourself.
I just got quiet so you could speak. Ben.
I
That's it.
I would like to know. I believe there's something that we can all agree to, like the basic male masculine code, which can include insults. Okay, banter. It's kind of a locker room atmosphere.
Sure. All right. Oh, look, I'm gonna mute you and continue your conversation so we can listen.
Maybe we could agree to.
Excuse me, Ben, it's Riz, a long time super chatter of Cobb.
And I don't really
how much
think
ice cream can Shaggy fit in his arse?
Okay.
What the fuck? Good question.
All right, Cat. Hey, if you start rubbing against the monitor again, I'm gonna have to push you off or gently pick you up and place you on the floor. God forbid someone catch me on stream moving the cat off a counter, like, just knocking her off. Oh, no. I'll be extra gentle with her.
Here's what I would like to see if we can get to. You and Ethan have some beef. Okay. I'm not sure whether it's going to be all that productive.
It's been.
But
I don't need to talk to him anymore. I wanted to ask you about what's going on with the court stuff. It's supposed to be Friday, I think. I was told you had a no contact order. You can get into that stuff if you want or not, but like, what is the actual charge and what are you facing? Do you expect it to get taken care of, or like what's going on with that?
Yeah, so like I've been through this before because my evil son, who was told by his mother that they're both victims of me, accused me of domestic violence. In a court. But my problem is I don't see why I should have to show up in court, and I don't see why I should have to abide by this no contact order, because there are basic problems with all this stuff that I actually think nobody could answer. Such as, for example, here's just an issue. This is a Discord server that both Grace and I use as one of the like sort of aspects of our livelihood, right? I don't know whether in a contact order she's allowed to like say come on and mute herself or what. Like,
I think as long as she doesn't talk, it might be okay. But if you were talking,
I was told
yeah.
that she can talk all she wants.
Really? So I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, I would say that's an attorney question. I'm not your attorney. I'm not your lawyer, so I can't help you with that. I get involved in that one. Not answering that question. I don't know, bro. I don't know. As far as whether you should show up to court or not, well, that also sounds like a lawyer question there. But it seems like it would be things could get things could be taken a certain way and could escalate if you don't show up. Or it could be a warrant that they just kind of forget about. And that could possibly happen. I don't know. I'm not your lawyer. But that happens quite a bit. Back when I used to do CPS work, quite a bit, very often. Maybe it's just something about the county I worked in. But there would be times where a background check would come back and I find out that they have a warrant. I'm like, okay, then how come they're out? And how come when I call the police about it, they act like I'm bothering them? And it like becomes like this whole thing. And it's like, well, there's a warrant. And I'm trying to make contact. Anyway, so what I'll say is like, there's situations that happen like that, but I wouldn't recommend it. Okay? Anyway.
She can call me. She can text me.
It's just no contact, like physical contact. Is that what it means? Yeah, different orders have different restrictions, right? So I don't know the terms of yours. Or
yeah, the law itself could be vague, but showing up on the court date, that's the part that's not vague. Because you have a hearing, and that part's not vague.
What I'm saying is they try to. There's two issues I have with it. They try to have this line between you and another person that I actually don't think is possible to have. But especially what complicates it is when the other person has no desire to have this line put there. I have no idea how that makes any sense whatsoever. And I think it denies, this is like one of these things. I think the men's rights.
Why is Ralph watching a video on feeding Mongolian minors? What in the world? What is this? I don't know what's going on there.
Movement tends to be douchey, bunch of bros like jerking each other off. But I actually think it really affects women and children more than men, because women and children need their fathers more than their fathers need them. So actually, I think it's like a basic human rights issue, because I know my daughter, she needs me to be part of her life. And without that, she's going to suffer immensely. And same with my kids. And none of them want this done on their behalf. And there's no justification for any of it. And so I would like someone to try to.
It's actually very tactful that Ralph is just not saying anything and just letting him talk. It's part of the reason why, though, I'm being extra careful. Ben, I can't talk to you on any chat. I don't want to get roped into something by accident, by something I say or whatever. So just gonna avoid that altogether. Yeah.
Try to justify any of this in any way whatsoever.
Well,
Right.
I would just say be careful, because you might not think it's fair or whatever, but those no contact orders can, first violation, something like that might not
Ralph knows firsthand.
not be that big a deal, but they can start stacking and start fucking with you. Now, if
I understand.
Yeah.
No, I understand. they're saying they're threatening me with violence, and they will follow through on that.
Botox.
But every you know what every police officer said who interacted with me, they said I had.
Here's the wild thing. A voice. I heard a voice, and I recognized the voice as Destiny's crazy, or one of Destiny's crazy orbiters, Lav. And like, I'm like, how in the world did Lav get roped into this stuff? What are we? This is crazy to me. I'm like, this doesn't make any sense. So what I'm hearing and what I'm thinking is, holy crap. Killstream actually has a chance and probably is like rebuilding certain connections and networks, maybe to like bring in interesting guests, do some cool stuff. And with Gamergate 2.0 and with the election year here, this could be the year for rebounding. Now, I know the Ralph haters will play like, no, that's impossible. Look, man, I'm just saying it is possible. You may not want it to happen. Okay, I guess you want to put money on it. I see it like that. I see it like a sporting bet or whatever. Like, I'm not personally invested necessarily, and I'm not personally invested at all. But I am curious what the outcome is going to be. Okay. Here's something cool. If we could find a way to set it up, because the odds would be in your favor there. If you think about it, I mean, you wouldn't lose much. Let's say hypothetically, you put $20 on the Killstream will rebound or rebuild in 2024, and let's say what that means is they get an X number of viewers on they reach a particular goal. Okay, if they don't get that, you only lose $20. But if they do get that, if Killstream does get that, oh man, you'd win quite a bit, because there's a lot of people who'd be like, no, there's no way it's happening. It's kind of like betting on Ralph's sobriety. Betting on Ralph's sobriety seems stupid, but actually, with those odds, that's $20. Might just only be $20 at first, but hey, if he's sober for X number of months, maybe for a whole year, holy shit. You want to play that game? Let's find a bookie. Let's do it. Make this interesting.
This stuff makes no sense to me. And the guy who booked me said, this is the last thing I want to be doing. Right. So
I'm just doing this now. I mean, Persip can. I don't really care about that. All right.
Like the boys in blue, who are generally masculine men, don't want to be doing this.
Time slot.
But what do they always say?
Well, of course, they're more likely to beat their wives, right? They probably do.
As well, even if they don't just say that to make you feel better.
That's unbelievable misandry statement.
I mean, Lav said that there because she doesn't like police. Lav is like an all cops are bastards person, okay? She doesn't care about police. But she was also, wasn't she a hooker, a whore? I mean, she would suck a cop's dick for a right amount of money.
Now, in some circumstances, wife beating isn't just acceptable; it's epic.
I have to disavow that.
Well, there's more of a Shaggy there. In some cases, it's biblical. I don't know. What's the thing about the? That could be an interesting debate on the Killstream. The ethics of wife beating. Oh my god. The ethics in wife beating. You can't just use anything. You gotta use your thumb. Wait, you can't use anything. You can only use a stick that's no wider than your thumb, right? That's it. Anything wider than that, no man, no good. No good.
But that's just pure misandry to assume that police officers.
Where should I go? I'm already out.
Extraordinarily professional, extraordinarily in control of their emotions. I would trust most of them more than I would trust the vast majority.
Oh, wait, police officers. Wait, those statistics are not misandry. Statistically, they are more likely to beat their wives than the general population.
You said they probably beat their wives. That's insane.
It's probable. It is probable.
All likely, not
Okay, so now
they do that all the time.
Oh yeah, and here Lav does get schooled by Ben about language. You say probable. What's the probability then? What are you talking about? You mean probably. But, okay. Alright. But keep in mind, Ben, Lav is a cum slut. So, I mean, I don't know if there's been any studies on this, but I'm pretty sure chicks who constantly gag on cock probably get some sort of brain damage from the lack of oxygen. I'm sure it does something to them. I'm sure it doesn't help. Whoa. Hey, the cat just pushed a button, and now we're starting back from the beginning. Ah, that's what I'm talking about. The cat was on the keyboard. Where were we on this call? Where were we? Person can wait. We're going to start about right here.
That it is likely probable.
Statistically, they do. Statistically, they do. They do it all the time.
What number is probably? What number do you have?
Statistics. Statistically.
I think they're more likely than the general population to be
point.
alive.
This is a basic point. You're not answering. Okay, Lav, you're an intelligent female, right? The word probably could be interpreted as more likely than not. Would you agree with that? We'll stay with words before we get to numbers.
It can be interpreted that way. Yeah, wasn't the
in what other way?
Like 50,
in what other
40
way?
to 50% of police?
In what other way?
Who hasn't watched Boondock Saints? Boondock Saints is a classic. I don't know what they were doing with the sequel. That sequel was garbage. I did not get through that, but the first one was good. Laws should be very clear and commensal. Yeah. Okay. All right. That's one thing there. Okay. I'll just explain that in court.
40%.
Yeah, 40%. Pretty big.
In what other way can the term probably?
Should we go to Whole Foods or the chocolate shop? I'm gonna go to the chocolate
What
shop.
other way can the term probably be?
You're making
a chocolate shot. She's taking shots right now while she's having this talk here. But okay, she
misspoke. She meant most. She said most likely, but she meant disproportionately.
Okay, so is she going to retract the term probably?
She should. Yeah, she should.
No, I still mean probably.
Okay, so
Oh my God.
admit that you're saying that means more likely than not.
She's wrong. She's retarded. It's fine. I have a question for you though, Ben. Like, do you not think like courts should have the power to take?
I'm not
saying
talking to you. You need to apologize. You want to apologize.
I'm sorry for trolling you. But you were avoiding my question. But it seemed like it. But I'm sorry for
I have
trolling
not
you so far.
tried to answer every question.
I'm not sure who this guy is. This British voice? He sounds familiar. Maybe I do know him. I don't know. I think I've heard him before.
By every autist on planet Earth. Okay, and you should have stopped doing what you were doing. Okay, and if you admit that, that's fine. We'll move on. Okay, just say okay, and we'll move on.
Okay, I'm sorry, Ben, but I just want to ask Shaggy one question. How much ice cream can you fit in your butt, Shaggy?
Also, is Kitty Styles here? Didn't
How much ice cream can you fit in your butt? Okay, I don't know anything about Kitty Styles or Kitty Smiles or whatever. So this part was like wow to me. But once again, this kicks off into another IBS moment that's just really cool. I mean, Thorpe did actually bring people with this call together that really was fire.
he fuck his sister and admit to that on Stream.me?
Hey, aren't you strung out on Xanax? Shut your fucking mouth, you
What has
fat.
that got to do
Cunt.
with anything?
You fat
I
cunt.
think being on
Shut your
Xanax
fucking
is a
mouth.
lot better
Who
than
the fuck
fucking
cares?
your sister,
You're the
Kitty
king of
Styles.
nothing, dude.
You're
You're
a
the king
sick
of nothing.
fuck,
Shut your
dude. You should
fucking
be
face.
banned from life. Go fuck your sister again. Sick fuck.
I want a reverse card.
Oh, this is Potato and Ethan.
Oh, you want to do low blow?
Well, he admitted it, Ben. He fucked his sister.
He did admit it. He did admit it. Kitty Styles is a
I'm not
fucking
making that up.
scumbag, bro. I
He
don't know why
literally
you're hanging
fucked his
around with him.
sister. He literally fucked his sister.
I don't think that's true.
No, it's true, Ben. He admitted it on stream, on stream.me. I swear to God.
Did I? Ethan, let me ask you a question.
I'm being real.
That's so gross. Do you have video evidence?
Yeah,
I was about to ask for a clip.
Yeah,
video evidence.
Fucking whore mouth for a minute.
Man, this is making me hungry for some like Mongolian food, dude. Okay.
Let me ask you a question.
Sure.
As a man, have you found on the internet that accusations of violent and sexually predatory crimes are often hurled at men willy-nilly, and that we should be more careful?
Yes, I do too. In fact, there was one recently with that. Who's this? This guy and this girl. I listened to a little bit of it, but I just didn't care. I couldn't care enough. All I could really say is this girl comes off as faking and bringing out tears for some bull crap. Okay. She tried to say her story. I tuned out because her cry was garbage. It came off across as fake and bull crap. Okay. I tuned out because it's not my concern. It's not my problem. It's like, I'm getting tired, I think we all are, of these girls just putting all their business of awkward situations out there to try to get everyone all riled up. Get a crusade of white knights for them to like go cancel someone. Hey, you know what? You had an awkward encounter. Maybe you drank too much. Maybe something. Okay. I mean, you do have to take some responsibility. Don't get blacked out drunk around people you don't know. Okay? That is true. That's real talk. When people don't like to say that, that's real talk. Don't get blacked out drunk around people you don't know, because they're going to mess with you, guy or girl. If you're due to get blacked out drunk around your buddies, especially back in college days, what do? They fucked with you. They wrote on your face. They drew penises on your face. Maybe they shoved something up your ass. What kind of friends was I hanging out with? Well, I mean, I can't really get into that. But I'm saying, like, if you get blacked out drunk around even people you roll with, they're going to mess with you, man. So just don't do that. Just don't do that. Okay? All right? Anyway, getting back to this.
I have found that, Ben, but in this case, he talked about it in depth and admitted to doing it. So, like, that's why I agree with you in theory. But like, this guy, made a confession.
Oh, that's the other thing, Ben. The accusation of being tickled. I'm like, tickled? Being tickled. We're talking about tickling. I'm not gonna spend 25 minutes, was her thing? 30 minutes listening to a long, drawn-out story about how she was tickled. I could not care. I'd rather listen to 2 hours of the Killstream of random grown men just yelling and calling each other pedophiles and stuff like that. Okay? Because that's more believable. That's more entertaining than hearing this. Oh my God, I was tickled. Oh my God, I was 18 and he was like 20. So you were an adult. You were an adult. He was an adult. He tickled you. Okay. Cry harder about it. Okay. I don't know.
That really happened. Yeah.
You have the video evidence and everything, right?
You can't just tickle people. I mean, you can't, but it's not assault. I mean, go around tickle. Hey, you know what? I encourage everybody, just go around and start tickling people. Just go tickle people. Just go tickle people. Just do it. Do it. Maybe it's a form of comedy. Maybe you're a comedian. You want to engage in like hands-on comedy. You want to make people laugh. You're using the therapeutic power of laughter to heal people from their troubles. Okay, you're like a medicine man, but it requires a little touchy-feely. Well, touchy, not feely, but touchy. Okay, you get it, tickle. You'd be like, hey, Mr. Deadman told me to go around and do the tickle chi. Yeah, do the tickle chi. Okay. You see someone, just poke them right in their belly button. See if they laugh. I dare you to do. Don't. Rather not get sued. I don't know if you're gonna get sued. You probably get slapped. You probably get kicked in the balls. You walk up to some random chick and you just poke her belly button. That's a move right there. If you do that, film that. I want to know. Oh my God. That's a fiasco there. I'd be like, no. That was all jokes. I was joking around here.
I mean,
but when men are co-opted into this,
it's not easy to find.
I said it's very easy to find.
It's very. They have video evidence of me fucking my sister. Okay.
A video evidence of you talking about it.
Show it to me. Show it.
Did
to me.
you fuck your sister or not?
See, I would have said, yeah, there's plenty of it. It's on Pornhub. They keep on uploading it every single day. There's all sorts of videos about it.
What do you think?
Well, you said you did, so I'm thinking you did, yeah.
Yeah, no, you said I did. You said I said that.
But Ethan, what business is it?
I mean, I don't care about his sister, obviously, Ben.
Obviously, you care.
Whatever.
You care because you mentioned it in front of 50 people. So obviously, you do care.
No, I just care about razzing you because you're a sick fuck. You want my attention.
Okay, Mr. Xanax, I can't remember shit.
What is that compared to fucking your sister, dude?
Bro, you're on drugs. You can't even remember anything because you sucked your soul out of your fucking life.
All right, I'm going to walk away. I'm going to pull a Hassan because I need to be a better streamer. I got a lot of work to do to be a better streamer. I'm going to pull a Hassan Piker. I'm going to let it play and walk away. Instead of getting chicken tendies, though, I'm going to get another beer. Okay? Here we go.
Many drugs. I've seen you for years. You're a fucking loser, dude. You're a fucking loser.
Nobody here, even Ralph.
Ethan, your gum sucks. Like, who the fuck are you?
There's nobody here
What makes you think you can fucking talk?
Ethan,
I'm just saying, Ben.
You don't have a leg to stand on. Shut your fucking mouth, you
I'd rather
fat
just
cunt.
talk to Ben,
You don't have a leg to
honestly,
stand on. Shut your
but,
fucking mouth, you
fuck
fucking
you,
fat
bitch.
cunt.
Come make
Hey,
it.
we
Don't
hit
care
that
about
your
your
stupid
sister,
opinion.
so you won't be bullying
I
her
don't care
around.
about your fucking opinion. I don't
Did you
care
fuck
about
your
it.
sister or not?
We didn't hit the goal.
What do you think? Okay, you know what?
Just answer the
I
question.
don't care what you think. You think whatever you think.
my sister.
Right.
Wait, so did you fuck your
You
sister?
could just
If
say
you
no.
have any proof, then maybe I did.
Okay, but
Maybe I did. Go look for it.
here's the thing.
Make up
All
your,
of us-
you know.
all of us-
What kind of
All right,
answer
would
is
say
that?
I would say all of us as men, especially masculine men, have probably done things sexually which we regret. I don't think there's a masculine man. Maybe some of these losers in here who can't even use vocal range have never done anything sexual because they can't even get it
Well,
out.
even me.
Probably
even me.
of all the things we're embarrassed about
Master
as
33
men,
cent,
it's things we've
$5
done
on
sexually.
Ralph out here
And
scouting
maybe
his
we should
homos.
just like
To our
have fun.
family? Like, what are you fucking...
Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Did I miss much? Did I miss anything important? I would say capitalism sucks, guys. And, Jews are evil. I mean, yeah, pro-Palestine. Jews are evil. We can say that, right? I mean, there are evil Jews, right?
on about?
Go easy on that.
Yes.
Right. Anyone can hear from your voice that you're not a man, so I'm not including you. You
Ben,
can be
you're a
little
fucking joke.
And-
Hormaxer says you're below beta males.
You're a woman.
Whoa.
You're a woman. You're
Whoa.
fat.
Ben,
Whoa, allegation there. Hormaxer says Ben is a beta. You know, if that's true, I expected more from Hormaxer. But it's probably not true. That can't be true. That was probably a joke. He was just kidding around. I'm just- Abandoned Pitbull? Are you the Pitbull I left behind? Oh, I'm so sorry, man.
and you are a joke of a man. You're not even a good father. You don't even have custody of your fucking children, so shut the fuck up.
Okay, so let me respond to your question. Do a lot of men, when they're growing up, does it also sometimes include things that...
This part is wild. This part is wild. Here we go.
that they do when they're younger. For example, I engaged in naked making out, which was done to me by an 11-year-old boy named Joe Shabatoni, and I was molested.
By the way, notice Ethan Ralph's expression. I know he's wearing those shades, but there's a point to where I think I took a picture of it, put it on the community tab. I was like, okay, Ben, sometimes you get a little too far in these stories, man.
Molested by his sister also. This is shit.
There are some things we can all know less about each other.
I just like
We can all know less
Joe
about each other.
Shabatoni.
No, Ben, I do not share a similar experience with that.
Let's set you off on this path.
I
Sorry that
once
happened to you.
made love to an out, a warm jet of water in a pool late at night when I was watching.
What? What's made love to a warm jet of water in a pool? You mean you stuck your dick in the jet of the pool? Yeah, I think we've all done that. We've done that. I mean, might not deliberately, but when you were a kid and near the pool, you kind of it felt good on that area. You're like, yeah. Everyone had
Okay. I know her too. I know her too.
Bullfucker.
Do I feel like that's fair to the other residents of the apartment complex that they were swimming in the remnants of my jizz the next day? No, but shit happens.
Oh, the chlorine.
Shit happens.
I wanted to try to go hands-free. And it was, kind of exciting and stimulating. Shit happens.
Ben, can you tell us the story about your dad's leg?
Yeah, that's another
I think
example.
you might be a sex offender.
Could let him tell this one. That's like one, please, Ben.
I opened a can of
It's
worms.
weird. Okay, I'm listening to this, but I'm also watching this video about the Mongolians working in this factory. It is tripping me out. It doesn't go well.
Because I didn't know what was going on. Go ahead.
Ralph was lost.
Male sexuality.
Tell it that's like one, Ben. Come on, we want to hear that one.
I just say for the record, I wouldn't touch any inanimate object within Ben's.
Oh, we're getting to the area. Wait. Did we already get here? Hold on.
Male sexuality.
Tell it that's like one, Ben. Come on, we want to hear that one.
I just say.
No, we're not here yet. We're about to get to the part to where the 16-year-old comes up. Okay. Brace yourself.
Record. I wouldn't touch any inanimate object within Ben's reach with a hole in it. I don't know. I mean, the stories of this guy and what you stuck his dick in, bro. I don't know, dude.
Dude, I'd be afraid to put my key into his fucking log.
I think largely all of us have little stories like that when we were.
Tell us about your dad's leg.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Oh, we're on the dad's leg story. Oh, man, why do you share these stories? Why?
I don't know about the leg story, so now I actually want to hear it too. I've not heard this one.
No, that's no problem. I can tell you that story. My dad is a wonderful father, and he was divorced from my mother, who was and is a daughter of the devil. And he would have us. He would.
Ralph's face is priceless right there. Let's go back.
Have two of his four sons, who was and is a daughter of the devil. And he
the daughter of the devil. His wife was the daughter of the devil.
He would have two of his four sons with him every other weekend. When we were younger, he would have us sleep in the same bed with him, which is totally normal. Because we had a small apartment, and it's totally fine and normal. And only a loser would, find that whatever.
This is the point where Ethan's like, okay, where is the story going?
And at a certain age, I, reached a certain age where he didn't.
Oh, he's like, I think the story is going in a bad direction. I don't know, man. Oh, no.
Understand that it was inappropriate, but I think at some point in the night, I got a boner and sort of rubbed it up again.
Oh, my God. Oh, man. Oh, Ethan's reaction is priceless right here. It is spot on. It's like, oh, I can't believe he just said this. Oh, my God. Too much information.
And felt really bad about that. And he was super nice about it because he didn't say anything about it the next day. And just the next time I came there, he had a bed.
It's a hand of shame over his head. Oh, my God. Dude, Ben, Ethan is embarrassed. You embarrassed Ethan with the story. Oh, man. Ooh. So you can still go down to Mexico, right? I think you can.
Bed set up, so I would sleep in that bed. I think that's terrific parenting. And
what a gentleman.
Why did you do that for Grace? Why did you do that? You didn't talk about it. You just quietly set up another bed for Grace. That's awesome, yeah. Do it advice.
What is it?
Like Grace supposed to go to bed tomorrow night, and instead of with you, you've set up another little bed for her. So it's good parenting.
Grace has always had a bed of her own. That's true. What is the question?
Let me ask you this. Look, I volunteered some stuff about my life. Maybe I shouldn't have, but why did this story come out? Like,
he's like, yeah, Ben, why would you share this story?
I guess you've told it before because some people in the chat already knew about it. I never heard.
I'll tell you why this and many other stories I tell is because I think there's an hysteria on the internet where especially young people become like frightened of sexuality, and especially male sexuality, especially their own sexuality. I mean, young men, especially young white men, are not reproducing. They're not having sex with women.
How is telling a story about you fucking dad's leg gonna help that?
And I'm here to
It's like, well, yeah, those things are true, but I don't know. Yeah. I don't know how telling gay stories is helping.
Say that it is a normal part of male sexuality. Obviously, there are things that should,
All right,
but
let's
like
go
we
back
all
to
make
this.
mistakes. Except like that person who just laughed there, who probably
think,
but he's never
I
even
think,
got
what, I think what you're saying is rise up your dad's leg to save the white race.
There are a not small number of men who are considering castrating themselves. A large man.
You wouldn't hump your dad's leg to save
The amount of men wanting to go full transgender, it's not that many. It's not that many. What are we talking about? What?
Having a big hard dick like I have might be a crime.
I think you're right.
It's
man.
not a
They
crime.
do have this issue. You're correct. Well, like, can't you take it too far the other direction? Don't you accept that? That you could take it too far the other way?
Yeah, I do think there are lines, right? And especially when you're talking about like children.
What are they?
I completely endorse the teachings of the Catholic Church. And for example, the state of Rhode Island has laws on the books about pederasty and all that stuff. I think they're pretty good. I think the age of consent should be 16. I think that's fine.
Okay. I mean, okay. I mean, some places it is. I think in Japan it is. Oh man. But this is where it gets even wilder.
But I mean, everybody wants to say like that. There are certain lies that we're telling, such as that a 15-year-old can't be a sexual predator. That's a lie.
But you wouldn't have sex with a 16-year-old, would you, Ben? Not a 51.
Would I have sex? But that's not the issue of whether I would have sex with a 16-year-old.
Well, I'm
girl.
saying, you're saying you age of consent to be 16. You wouldn't have sex with a 16-year-old at 51.
Do I think there's a 16-year-old on planet Earth who could seduce me into sucking my dick? Probably. I'm going to be honest about that.
A 16-year-old could get you to suck your own dick.
What? I'm sorry. What? A 16-year-old can convince Ben to suck his own dick? Oh my god. Oh man. Sad. Pathetic. You know, Ralph wants to say stuff. He's not. He's biting his tongue. He's holding back. But he's hearing. He's remembering. He's collecting it. Ben, my only advice for you is don't cross paths with Ethan. I mean, don't turn on him. Don't turn on Ethan. You'll see his ugly side if you do. But for legal reasons, I'm not even talking to you right now. I don't want to get roped into your bullshit.
Fuck.
Me into having her suck my dick. Yeah, I think that's probably true. I think all men would probably say that's true. There's probably a 16-year-old
Tagmite
who
just
she
gifted
set her
one
mind
subscription
to
on
it and
Kick.
was hot enough and seductive enough could get.
No, sorry. When you say she's hot enough, Ben, what that means is she's
Give her all the great.
I know I've trolled a lot. This is very important. Ben, hold on, please, hold on. When you say she's hot enough, by that you mean like she seems like a woman enough, right? Is that not what you mean by that? I would have 16-year-old be hot enough.
You know, whatever seductive. That includes
Like a
physical,
woman.
psychological.
Like she was-
Is anyone going to deny? Is anyone going to say that? I mean, I probably, in actual fact, I probably wouldn't. But I think I'm incredibly mature sexually. But I think most men could be put in that position.
I don't think a 16-year-old could get me to suck my own dick.
Yeah, well,
right. Nobody has to. Get
I think the logical follow-up to that question is,
because you're such a fucking loser.
what about on the whole planet Earth? Is there a 14-year-old hot enough and seductive enough for you?
In the state of Rhode Island?
No.
Because
What about on the whole planet Earth? Is there a single one?
for the age of consent.
Are we really going to whittle this down to the conversation of is there an age that's not like come on?
Anyways, I mean, I just think that's not controversial.
Ralph is not having it right now. He's like regretting this. He's like, oh my god. But it's great. Just let him talk. Just let him talk. It's great stuff. We're
That
learning
men,
so much.
If there are predatory young females can be seduced into doing something which, on paper, they would not.
This is probably why, or probably has something to do with why Ben doesn't work as a teacher anymore. I don't know. And just talking out of my ass. But it's kind of weird, bro. But hey, what do I know? I'm just listening to Ben talk.
See as a good thing. Is that controversial? It's a weak spot we have.
Yeah, but I didn't hear an answer there. You said there is probably a 16-year-old hot enough to seduce you to sucking your dick. But
I actually
what about
don't
14?
I don't really think that's true. But like, I mean, actually, don't think that's true. But I think that I have an incredible virtue of sexual.
But how could you even suck your own dick? Is what I wanted to ask.
All right. So that's what he's worried about. He's like, wait. This doesn't make any sense. How do you do that? The ribs get in the way. I've tried many times. I just can't do it. And do I have to break ribs to make it possible?
That seems like
tell Ralph about play babies. Remember play babies?
No, he was saying that there's a 16-year-old girl out there somewhere that he would let her suck his dick.
Oh, okay, well that's yeah. I mean that's a different thing. But how did it get from that to sucking your own dick? I'm not gonna let a 16-year-old suck my dick, to be clear. But it changed from her sucking dick to you sucking your own dick. I don't know. I was just lost. On
Ben's making a courageous stand.
Okay, never mind. I take it back. I thought Ralph was frustrated by the conversation, but he was actually frustrated by the by like trying to picture how it could even be possible for you to suck your own dick. Oh my god. Because he looked like he was really thinking that, like, oh my god. What are they talking about? They're saying Ben sucks his own dick? How's it even possible? Let me see. Let me calculate this. Oh god, I can't.
16-year-old out there that's
$5. Whenever he let her suck his dick, Ben tells about
he would get
eating
seduced
his
by a
own
16-year-old.
cum because he thought it would taste like frosting, icing, something like that.
You know, that's perfect. Actually, that's a perfect one. That's a perfect one.
That's a perfect one. Ben, Riz is setting you up to tell more embarrassing stories in front of Ethan Ralph. Yeah, man.
I think most men, if they were being honest, would say that at some point in their lives, they've experienced the taste of their own semen. And mostly, I had a girl snowball.
I can't. Drink. Oh yeah. Yeah. Drinking game. Where are my cards? Where are my cards at? Cat, you're in my way. All right, this game will be easier. It'll be understandable. I'm gonna draw 4 cards. All you have to do, okay? I have my 4 cards here. You only have to guess one of them correctly. You don't have to worry about the suit. I'll make it easy. All it is what is it? Is it a 6, 7? Is it an 8? Is it a king? Is it a queen? Just throw it there, and if it's right, I gotta take a shot. Very simple. Simple premise. You're pretty much just guessing the card. Okay? Very simple. And what? We have 17 people watching. So, who's all participating in this? We'll let everyone have a turn to participate in it. Let me see. I can take a look at the participants in the chat here. Do it that way, I guess. The Fat 262, get me crack, or get crack for me. Sheet Metal 02, Sneed Top. All you guys need to contribute. Great ally Israel, greatest ally forever. Jews are cool and base. I think I said something earlier that was not kosher. Okay. All right, you all said a bunch of numbers. Did everyone say a number? Everyone's entitled to a number. So, if one of y'all get it right, I have to take a shot. Let's see, who got it right here? Warriors of Shire said 5. Wrong. Sneed Top said 10. Nope. Sheet Metal said 3. Nope. Ben and Pitbull said 8. Nope. ATM said 2. No. Realist said 7. No. Fat 262 said 10. No. Rocco's Black Goose said 6. And 6 it is. I have 6. And check this out, dude. Hey, I also had 3 queens? Holy shit. What would have happened there? If you said queen, I'd take 3 shots? That's a dangerous game. I'd rather just chug beer. But I'll do a shot. I actually don't really like Maker's Mark. I got it for the meme of it. I'm more of a Gentleman Jack guy. I like Gentleman Jack. I like it better than just regular Jack Daniels. It's a bit smoother. All right. Who said queen? Sneedly said queen. Yeah, you said queen. I know you said queen, but look in front of you. Above you was Rocco's Black Goo. He said 6. So he got the first right. So yeah, it's 6. Mo got it right, but so did Black's. Okay. I mean, he was the first one to get it right. So that's just wait, you want me to take okay, you want me to take 2 shots? I'll take 2 shots. You goddamn chat's talking me into stuff I probably shouldn't do. That's like chat. Oh man. Let's play some of this. Here Ben's cum story. I'll take it shots. That's usually how it works. Yeah, that's how it works. We're at that time, chat talked me into doing something stupid. Oh yeah, that's just any other time.
I had a beautiful mulatto girl. She was gorgeous. And and then snowballed me. And
Okay, yeah. 3 times. Like, what's
snow?
What is snowballing? What is snowballing? I bet you right now we can go on YouTube. I'm sure we can go on a Nick Ricada's channel and find out what snowballing is. No, we can't yet. But one day that will happen. I want to find out if we can find what is snowballing. I want to find out if YouTube actually has a. Oh shit! Is this gonna be AI voice? It looks like it's gonna be AI voice. I legit want like a porn star just to explain, like as if it's like an academic lecture, what snowballing is. Fletching and snowballing. I think she. Why is she talking about it? No, she shouldn't be talking about it. Okay, here she talks about it.
Hi, I'm Jasmine Sky, and you're watching Knockout Network.
It's educational, and it's only 1 minute. Deal with it.
Ed, and today's topic
Here's our
is snowballing. Fletching is the act of one who sucks out their own semen from a vagina or an anus. And snowballing is the act.
Did you get that, guys? What is fletching? What is fletching? Oh no, I'm losing viewers for this. Hey, it's educational. We'll get back to the main thing. I'm just trying to educate you guys.
Act of when someone takes the semen in their mouth and passes it back to the other person through kissing. I think I'm gonna throw up right now.
Even she says, even she, her hair looks matted like it has cum in it right now. Even she says she feels like she's gonna throw up right now. Ben Thorpe, you have something to explain. This girl right here, who does not look like, this girl looks completely hungover. She looks like she partied extremely hard the day before. She probably has cum still leaking from her vagina, from the 10 dudes she banged. Okay, But even she is disgusted by the act of regurgitating semen. Ben. No. No. When that chick snowballed you, you should have just slapped her in the face. You should have just... She assaulted you with your bodily fluids. You assault her back with your hand. Fair is fair. Fair is fair. Drink? I know, I have one more shot. I know. I have one more shot. Hey, I am...
Garbage is disgusting. Thanks for watching. I'm Jasmine Sky for Knockout Network Sex Ed. Tune in next week to get some more sex advice from me. Comment.
You know what? I like that she was disgusted by this. I tell you who's... I bet you... Not this guy. Not that. Ricada probably wouldn't be disgusted by it. That's how fucked up Ricada is. Ricada would definitely do fletching. He would suck up the semen out of his wife's asshole. He probably would. With a straw. Anyway, that's disgusting. Back to the kill stream.
Snowballing, is that when you see how much ice cream you can put in Mom and Shaggy's ass?
No, when
Guys,
she
if
takes
you like this,
and then
hey man, if you like this, I will promise you a stream a week on this channel. On this channel. I know I've been giving lots of love to my other channel. The reaction stuff, it's still going well for me. I'm liking it. That's good. There's no reason for me to quit or anything like that. I'll do a stream a week for you guys. Okay? All right, we'll do it like on Fridays or at least on the weekends. I'm going to be gone this weekend. Be out of town. Doing family things. But if you like this, hey, I appreciate the support, man. You like, share, and all that stuff. To hang out, you know? That's what it's about. Anyway.
Give the little Brady back.
One more shot.
Wait, what?
That's called snow. She
So-
snowballed.
Oh, wait, so she kissed your cum into your mouth?
Yeah, she was a dirty bitch. It was fun.
Oh, yeah, she was dirty. She was a real dirty bitch. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. An actor star. I don't know. Maybe. Here's what it is, guys. I went on to the side of the road. It was nice over there. If I get drunk enough, where's my cowboy hat? If I get drunk enough, I should bring on the cowboy hat. I mean, that stuff actually pays, though. The ad revenue and stuff. That's good. Ooh. I do this because there's a part of me that really and still enjoys the drama stuff. I just can't quit it. It is kind of like, it's like hanging out with the boys, man. It's like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like a party, man. It kind of is. Like if we weren't on YouTube, if we were on Rumble or somewhere else, we could do coke together and get fucked up. And I wouldn't be like Worski and be all like, know about it, be all weird about it. I'd be like, no, man, we're doing it. It's a fucking party, dude. It's a fucking party. No, I've never done blow in my life, dude. Never do that shit. But have fun. Hey, that was 2 shots. That was the second one. Don't trick me. Don't trick me. Only 2 more. What, for each queen? Oh, shut up. No. We'll have another round. Hey, we'll have another round. I promise you. You're drinking with me. You're just saying that, bro. All right, I'll tell you what. I need my cowboy hat. we'll let this play.
Fun, you know what I mean? Like I like her. I like her for doing that.
I think this is a sanitized version you're doing. Before this, you tasted your own cum because you thought it looked like icing sugar.
All right, so no, I want to just right. I do think a lot of men just want to see if it tastes like frosting before, so that they're kind of hoping. They're kind of hoping it tastes like frosting, so they can, feel like they're not sort of.
But not test it. Not like a bakery. Like we don't test it. You probably hope it does, but you avoid that shit.
Ben, when was the last time that you ate your own cum? How long has it been since you ate your own cum?
Teaching that those are all.
All right, here's shot number 3.
But, I mean, apparently it's fine to say like I engage in homoerotic activity with myself by taking my hand and jerking my dick until it comes. Like I mean, that's what that is. So
did you do that while you were in jail? Did you get one out while you were in jail?
I did think about it, just as an act of like sort of
defiance.
Defiance.
Oh, on that topic, I've never jerked one off in jail. But guys, I want to know, where was the craziest place you've ever jerked it off? Like at work? Back when I used to work in an office at the psych facility, I was in the admin building. I jerked off on the conference table. I just left that stain there. There's no cameras. It was great. Great. Loved it. Ugh. All right, shot number 3. Here we go.
What a
I have an
fucking
important
jail
question
stuff
about
was
the-
crazy. It was like being. I do understand how they say like Supermax, because it was basically solitary confinement. It was just me and 3 walls and a camera looking at me, and there was I couldn't hear what was going on. There was no one who came in and checked on me. I was not told why I was there. I was not read my right. And eventually, I started yelling at the camera, and I also tried to like at one point hide.
I'm sorry, was that too much? Was that too far? Did we go too far, that one? Oh, I'm sorry, bro, guys. I'm sorry. Oh, it's a Maker's Mark talking. All right. I guess we gotta take another shot here. There we go.
From the camera because I could see.
Ralph does not look happy right now. Dude, I wish this was iced tea.
See the angle. I hope they're going to do an Epstein.
I have Dr. Pepper right here. I
makes
could
you
mix
feel
it, but I
crazy.
don't.
Especially
check. That's a good one. Yeah.
And I did also.
Did
think
you
about
jerk off while you were in jail, Ben?
They didn't give me any toilet paper, but I'm on camera. They didn't give me any toilet paper, so why shouldn't I take a shit on the floor and throw it at the fucking camera? Why shouldn't I?
Ben didn't do that. And Ben didn't even think about doing that. Look, I've seen Ben around cops. There is actually some footage during their IRL RV trip of Ben and Grace stealing pallets from a construction site. And they were stopped by the police, and the police asked for them back. It was a horror deal. Ben was nothing but a... Ben was very apologetic. He was like, yes, sir. No, sir. He respected the authority. Ben respects authority. So Ben would not throw his feces at the camera. No way.
That's a good question.
One more shot.
Why didn't they give me any toilet paper?
Yeah.
You're fucking. You throwing shit around like a chimpanzee.
I told the cop the blood stain on the bars, and he just like was like,
Ben,
don't.
Ben,
Wait, did you literally shit in the cell? Like on the floor?
I pissed several times, and it was watched by who knows who.
But in the pot though, not just in the cell.
Yeah, but I missed at a certain point, and I was like, you know what? I'm not wiping that up, niggas. You wipe it up.
But you have to sit in there with us. The problem.
Wait a minute. You missed with your shit. I mean, we're not talking about piss here. You missed the toilet with shit.
It comes with the smell of vinegar. It's decent. The fragrance.
Well, I was there. I was half naked. I didn't.
I'm sorry. What distracted me was that there's one white guy in this Mongolian video. Did you catch that? Hold on, let's back up. This video he's watching is about
I remember now
Mongolians
you've got stomach
working
issues.
and being fed. Right? There's one like
poor
one
little
old white man
vinegar.
there.
It's decent. The fragrance.
Well, I was there.
That guy right there. Is he
I was-
Mongolian? No, dude. Oh no, he went to Mongolian. He went to Mongolia to get himself a Mongolian wife, but he ended up working there. Okay, he's working in a mine in Mongolia. Okay. Normally you go get the women and you bring them back to America. Okay.
I was half naked. I didn't.
Sorry, no, I remember now. You've got stomach issues. It was diarrhea everywhere. I got it.
We're very
Gross.
Can we just return
The
previous
food does look good.
But I want you to
16-year-old girl.
I want you to understand.
It's like prepped and made for them and stuff. That looks pretty good. It's probably paid for. You know, honestly. I'm sure the work is pretty tough, but hey, whatever. All right, here's my last shot.
What I'm saying is that I do think that men, I think it's okay that men within limits, like, you know, recognize like that is a weak spot for us. I think.
Well, let me ask you this: if you
I have a
think
lot of
this is
sympathy
okay
for
or
young
not.
men who engage in, you know, in.
Well, what about? Do you have sympathy for this? Because this is a text message from Kitty Styles, and he says, "I was 14 or 15, don't remember. I wasn't thinking right. I felt so bad." And then the respondent says, "Yeah, that's still illegal. She was a child," and that's him talking about fucking his sister.
Yeah, probably did.
I don't know who we're talking.
Oh shit! This whole time, Ralph was actually pulling up dirt. Keep that in mind. Ralph keeps receipts. If you ever go against Ralph, he keeps receipts. He's gonna have it. He knows. He keeps hold of everything. I don't know how he remembers where things are at. He's the wrong kind of drunk to get in some sort of an argument and feud with, because he's actually gonna remember shit. Weird.
But
The potato guy. He changed his name. His name's Kitty Styles for me forever.
Are you saying that siblings get into sexual stuff? Yeah, they do.
Uh-oh.
Do I think it's
Do you think it's okay?
No. No, they don't, Ben.
What? Let's get that again.
To sexual stuff? Yeah.
Forever.
Are you saying that siblings get into sexual stuff? Yeah, they do. Do I think it's
Do you think it's okay?
No, they don't, Ben.
Siblings? When were siblings mentioned?
Siblings sometimes.
Dude, this moves so fast. Yeah, siblings was mentioned, and even RZA was like, "Bro, what just happened here?"
Wanted me to get some proof out here, and here it is on my screen, on my stream, and so, you know, I just thought I would bring it up since he challenged me.
Straight up, I fucked my sister. Where do you read that?
Well, you can turn on the Killstream and read it right now yourself.
It's about the previous topic.
Okay.
You said a 16-year-old girl could be hot enough to attract you, right? Why not a 15-year-old or a 14-year-old girl? If a 16 one can, why would? Is it not
Dude, you just casually said it. You got proof of that.
Well, I have more screenshots here if you'd like me to read through those.
Oh, Kitty, don't do it, Kitty. Don't do it. He has the cards. He's not bluffing. He's not bluffing on this one. Don't go all in, because you're gonna lose. And he does. The next part gets kind of sad, actually. It goes from a blood sport to almost a therapeutic session. Okay, a support group.
No, you said I fucked my sister specifically. Can you prove it?
Wait.
You said that. I mean, I don't know unless you were lying.
Ethan, would you recognize that if someone said,
do you have proof of me saying that?
Well, yeah, I'm about to pull it up some more here if you'd like me to read some more
Why
passages.
do people think you've gone Lannister style on your sister? Why do people think that?
No. Well, you could say what you want to say.
Well, I'll say this in your own
you
words. Hold on, Shaggy. Let me read this. He says, I didn't do anything but touch her. I was merely a teenager myself. I didn't do anything against anyone's will. I taught her how to masturbate. I was ashamed of myself for 15 years and told her I felt bad about it many years ago. She said she forgave me, but she was angry. How can it be said in any way? Doesn't have to be lied about. It should never be talked about publicly. Well, you're the one who did that. He said, it's bad for her. They are just fucking retarded for digging. And then you said, I punished myself for doing bad. I hated myself for 15 years. Now, are those your words?
I don't know. You're reading it up
We don't know.
Well, I mean,
What do you
just
mean
say
you
if
don't
they
know?
are or aren't. I mean,
But doesn't that sound like someone who basically is healthy?
Don't know.
Well,
no, Ben, what the fuck?
No.
really, but
Yes, but sure.
How is that healthy? Back up. Back up. Back it up. Don't back it up. You need to pull over. What you need to do? Pull over. Put your hands on the steering wheel. And you answer yes, sir, no, sir, to my questions.
We don't know.
well, I mean,
What do you
just
mean
say
you
if
don't
they
know?
are or aren't. I mean,
But doesn't
right
that
that
sound
I'm
like
not.
someone who basically is healthy?
Don't know.
Well,
no, Ben, what the fuck? Ben?
not really, but
Yes, but sure. In your worldview, Ben.
Well, but okay, but we could. But if someone said this happened and
Version.
I endorse it and I think it was terrific, that's far more
well, he
concerning,
does
right?
seem to have some regret about it. Yeah, that's fair to say, but he should.
You shouldn't have to
You
spend-
said
you shouldn't
fuck my
have to- you shouldn't have to
sister.
spend- You shouldn't have to spend the rest of his
Well.
life on it, but it should be fucking investigated. And
Well, Kitty, if I was you, I would say, you know, the past is the past. Mistakes were made. And just leave it at that. Like, you're not digging yourself out of this one. You're not. You're not. Not. It's done. This one, and it looks like Ethan gets the W. I mean, who won on this blood sport? Kitty or Ralph? Kitty or Ralph? And in the next part, it becomes like a circle jerk, a support group for men.
and look at that, yeah, but he shouldn't follow.
YT Templar, how you doing, man? Haven't seen you around in some time, bro. Then again, I haven't really streamed on this channel in some time, bro. AT Templar and another guy, Mom's Ravioli. We used to go back, man. I remember those days. Early days of this channel. I don't even understand what I was doing. I was literally just doing streams about nothing and would just rant and rave about all sorts of shit. It was good. It was wild. It was crazy. Then I started doing reactions. And I went that way. I went family safe YouTube reactions. That's what happened. I sold out. And I do this every now and then to remind myself where my base is. That's the truth, man. Hey, ET Templar, man, you are a dedicated streamer, though. Hey, check out his channel. Honestly, man, this guy streams he streams a lot. He streams a lot. And it's not easy to make it. Obviously, I've been streaming, and guys, I am nowhere near making it streaming, right? It is... The Thorpes are making it, though. But that came with a cost. The cost of family. Am I willing to embarrass and shame my family for the sake of YouTube? No. 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 Post his link? Yeah, man, let's do that, bro. Let's do that. Let me get the link here, and I'll do that. Sounds good to me.
Should it be investigated? By whom should it be investigated?
The Killstream.
Investigate stuff like that. Killstream.
Okay, but everyone's talked about it for 6 years, so like.
Okay, well maybe he's like in some sense doing what you, Ethan, and me have done. Which
I've
is
never done
in some-
that, by the way. I,
Okay,
I don't even have a sister.
Okay, but in some sense to say like, yeah, mistakes happen. I'm happy to talk about them, and I
Well,
don't need
Ben,
to
he's
feel
been
bad.
pulling on my
I'm a
cake
fan.
for quite a while now, talking shit. So he's kind of just getting what he deserves, honestly. So.
Okay, all right. Well, to me, it doesn't sound like something. It sounds like something that's better dealt with privately. And you could say, you could say, I would say the question.
Well, yeah,
there
he's
would be
never
whether
should have said
his
it in
sister
public,
wanted-
Ben. That's my thing. Like, he's the one who said all
Okay,
that.
and I don't know how that came about.
Yeah,
but-
why do you say it in public then?
Because you said it, and then you talk shit about me.
What are you talking about?
I mean, you've been talking shit about me for months.
Wait, you watch my stream?
No, but I hear everything.
He hears everything.
I have
Why didn't
people
you just
sending
call me and
knows
talk shit to me?
everything.
Well, I'd rather out you in public. It's more fun to embarrass you.
That's fine.
You seem really fine about it.
Ethan, I would differentiate between potato, and I only have limited, and that little man bun loser fucking Coop, and say I have respect for potato. I may not know him well enough, but I have respect for. I think he's worthy of respect. Unlike that man bun loser,
You're
fucking
inverted reality, man. You say fucking your sister.
I don't know much about Coop. I think wait a second. I do. Well, I don't know much about him. I think I was in a VC with him before. Back in the Shalin days. Oh, that was something too. That was a phase. Man, this channel's gone through phases. Man. Man, oh man, oh man. Sometimes I think I'm losing my identity. Who am I anymore? What am I anymore? 13 people watching? Only 13? I'm gonna grab something and throw it. Let's play some more Killstream and get into this stuff, man.
It's healthy, and then they're surprised that we think that something.
okay, and you're lying now.
That's not what he said,
No,
though.
you said that's healthy.
He didn't say that.
No, you're just lying now. But this is the hysteria.
I thought- okay, that's what I thought I heard. I
think we need to have good men like Ethan, me, and Potato, and other men. Kind of say like, "Shut the fuck up," because that's not what was said. Lying is not okay.
What did you?
Lying is not okay.
What did you say?
Remember that lying is not okay, Ben. Lying is not okay. So just come clean, dude. You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying, bro. All right.
Just sit here and explain it to you. Be fucking respectful. Get the fuck out of here. Go cry to someone else, or figure out whether you really want to be on this earth. Because the minimum here is to be a human being. If you're bantering, that's fine. But you're just lying. All right. So figure it out. But better yet, shut the fuck up. Now, I would like to talk to Ethan and say, like, okay, yeah, you could question something about Potato, but your issue is what, that he talked shit about you?
Yeah, he's been trying to get my attention for quite some time now, and he was in the chat, so I just figured I'd bring up, his sister activity.
All right, but let me ask you this as a creator, because I had this thing with Andrew Wilson where
I think this is about the time when it becomes like a circle jerk of like therapeutic support group stuff, and it's really gay.
Biting on him. In some ways, as a creator, it's okay to have people who are like trying to get your attention, right, and beefing with you, right? It actually works, because like you got this guy Cog,
EP did and
who's
just
like,
gifted one subscription on Kick.
Hey, you got a subscription on Kick. Look at that, bro. Hey, see, Killstream is still making some money. I don't know if you can live off that, but it's still there.
Obsessed with you, and is in a
So
sense
about I'm just doing a show.
secondary, right?
So
no.
He's kind of doing you a favor. Like I
know
don't
what you're talking about. Stay on the point of what you're talking about. Stop invoking me, you rapist.
Okay, but so here you can see why I have no respect for this person,
Yeah, I
because
can.
he cries about being defamed, and then
You know what?
instantly
I'll
goes,
say one thing for Kitty
"That's why I
Styles
have
slash
no respect
Potato. He
for
has
him."
much more composure than Brian Dunn. That's true. I'll say that.
Yeah, Brian Dunn is a
you.
fucking
Thank
loser.
Bri just has to come off aggressive all the time. I understand it. He wants to look tough. He wants to look aggressive. He doesn't want to give the misconception that he's like an ally of Ethan, because people don't understand nuance. What I mean by that is, someone could watch this stream and be like, oh, you're a Ralph Mel guy. I'm not really a Ralph Mel guy, but I'm acknowledging that there is an upswing, and it's kind of interesting. Nothing wrong with that. Something like Bri would be like, no, and just be like, just be constantly like aggressive. There's a constantly attack mode. He's like a pit bull. He's a pit bull. That's what he is. He's a freaking pit bull. Okay, he just wants to attack. More like a Labrador. Does that even make any sense? What the hell am I talking about? How many Maker's Mark shots have I had? Holy crap. It's interesting being like Maker's Mark tipsy. I'm not drunkish yet. I'm there. Actually, probably there. Nah, I could probably drive. Hey, want to drive with me? Let's not do that. Because I could see it. I could feel it. But, like, I know how it got here. It's interesting. Anyway, yeah, Brian didn't have composure. He just wanted to attack like a pit bull, okay? While that Kitty Smiles guy is more like, well, more like this cat right here. Okay? More like that cat. She's mean. She'll scratch you up. But she's also just kind of just there. Okay. She's... Drink? Another card game? Last time you guys screwed me over my own rules. Josie, I'm sorry, Doxter. Per Kitty or Per Metal, she has a stage name. It's Per Metal. For like the baby metal stuff. Yeah. Sue me. It's a thing, guys. It's a thing. I'm there. I use my cat for videos. It's cringy. Some of you guys don't like it. I crossed over, man. I've gone family friendly. I've gone ad revenue safe. I've gone sponsor safe. Okay. All right. This game. Oh. Well, we can't really play blackjack together, can we? Can we? We can. I want it where Chet can participate. All right. Here we go. We'll just do this. I'm going to draw a card. I'll draw a card. You say a number. If I go higher than that number, I have to take a drink. I have to take a shot. I don't know old obituary. I don't know what that. Okay, so the rules of the game. I'm drawing a card. Okay? You guess the number before I draw the card. If it's higher than that number, I take a shot. Does that make sense? It's higher. If it's higher. One. So one is like what? Ace? Ace is low? Okay, you all have to agree to the number. The one who has like the most common, I guess, the one that's most frequent in the chat. So far, we have a 1, 6, 7, 8. What are we doing with that? Warriors of Shire is right on it though. He was like 1. It's weird. No one else is doing that. They're all over the place. Okay. Can you guys agree on a number? Can you guys agree? There's no agreement here. All right. Well, we're playing a 2. Okay. This game is not working. This game is. Come on, someone do it. There's like a 15-second delay, so I'm waiting for it to catch up. All right, we're gonna go do the other thing. I'm gonna draw 4 cards, and y'all guess. You guess them, okay? That was cool. I like that. So, do-over, new game. A 1. Okay, so now. Oh, sorry. No do-over. We have an agreement. There was a 1. Looks like, okay. 1 is the number that, like, was showed up twice. So, okay, here we go. Unless this is an ace, I'm taking a shot. So, is this going to be an ace? Is this an ace? Ooh. I'll hold the cards here. I'm not doing any trickery. I'm just getting the shot ready. Because you know it's not going to be an ace. You know it's not. Or is it? Could it be an ace? Could it be an ace? What do you think, huh? The probability is not high. I mean, what is the probability? 52 cards. There's 4 aces there. Hey, no, cat, get your hand off the keyboard. Yeah, we're not doing that. Hey. Here we go. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. It is an 8. An 8? That's not an ace. Dang it. That would be the 1 if ace is low. All right. So it's higher than an ace. I have to take a shot. Very simple. Here we go.
Yes. Okay. See, we're working together as men. Potato, I don't know. Potato, are you really angry at Ethan, or are you just like?
Nah. I think Ethan's funny.
Okay. So I don't think Potato's a real threat to you, Ethan. Do you feel like he is?
No.
Okay. So we've got peace. Now let's all jerk each other off. And
No.
We don't want to get. Now, I think one of the other for men is that we never want to get into a state where it's like a men's support group, because that's not masculine, right? And like high-fiving and bro hugging and stuff like that on the internet is kind of gay. So I say we kick it around. But this is my issue, Ethan, is that there's a culture on the internet that I think we should.
There is a culture on the internet that is.
Are you there, Ben? I cut out.
Yeah, you're cutting out.
Okay.
Am I back?
Yeah, you are.
I got
All right, I'm going to step away and we get to the water real fast because that shot, I'm feeling it. Hold on. I got to prepare for tomorrow morning. I'm going to drink some water. I need to drink some water. Okay.
For my own server somehow. But, and I think this contributes to a culture in which like the police get involved, and children and women are the ones who actually suffer the most from this, because I feel like as a man, I'm fairly grounded because I believe Jesse Lee Peterson that like we're sort of grounded in God, but women and children need strong men in their lives. And these laws, and these kind of things. And I don't see how that's not true. I would love to like ask the question, like, how is it that any of this makes any sense? I think, Ethan, you would say something like, it kind of makes sense. I kind of get it. And I wonder if you really do get it. For example, in your situation, I'm not trying to throw shade, but you're saying like, I think it's okay that if like, and tell me if I'm wrong, I'm trying to be respectful. If you have a substance abuse problem and you're living with a woman and children, but you don't cross the line of making that problem your kid's problem by abusing them, that I don't really see why the law should come in and separate you from your children who need you very much, warts and all. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, and I can't talk about any specific situation.
No, I know. I'm just talking generally.
Yeah, I mean,
if a man's an alcoholic, I don't think that's like automatic DQ for him being a spouse and a father living with his family.
Yeah, and again, I can't talk about my specific situations, but in theory, I agree there should be a high bar for.
All right,
police
I'm
to get
back.
involved.
Like you missed much? Oh, did we miss anything, guys? I stepped away like Hassan again. I'm sorry. What would Hassan say in this situation? I think the rich should pay more taxes. I think the rich should definitely pay more taxes. Eat the rich, guys. Remember, if they make more money than you, eat them. Like Haiti style. Like literally grab them, drag them from their homes, barbecue them on a Weber barbecue, okay? And not because of capitalism, not because of brand, but because they're pretty good pits. They're pretty good pits. Okay? Good old Smokey works too. Okay? You just grab them and you barbecue them. Then you eat them. Just like that. Yeah. Anyway. Eat the rich, guys.
or like the courts to get involved, because once they're involved forever, as you've seen with yourself,
Yeah.
right? Like,
Yeah.
they don't go away once you're in the system.
The pit bull. Man, I never had a pit bull. I've never had a pit bull in my life. I don't know where this pit bull guy is from. It's like a dog from a previous life I lived. What did I do to the pit bull? Abandoned pit bull, please tell me your story. What did my past self do to you? Do we need to know?
System.
Do you know how this is like controversial? Do you know how the Russian Federation in 2017 decided they were going to delineate where the state gets involved?
No, I don't actually.
Well, in domestic violence, they say when there is hospitalization, in other words, a serious injury, then the state will get involved. Other than that, you're on your own. And I think that makes a lot of sense because, to me, like as a theologian, right, the Catholic faith would recognize there are two natural spheres and all other ones that are consensual, but like the family is a natural unit, which should be respected.
I have a lot of shots to me abandoned pit bull. I can't drink another one for you. I never had a pit bull. I don't like pit bulls. I don't want a dog that's going to go crazy and snap and kill one of my kids. I'm sorry. I know some people like pit bulls. I don't like them, man. I had a run-in with dogs before. I used to ride my bike around my block when I was a kid. All these dogs, like a pack of dogs, would come chase me, trying to bite at my feet, try to bite at my legs. I was a scrawny ass kid on a little bicycle. My dad would say, "Why are you scared to ride your bike?" Because like these dogs, Dad, these dogs keep trying to bite my legs. He's like, "They're dogs, son. Just kick them in the face." Dad, they're pit bulls. They just kick them in the face. Just kick them in the face and just keep riding. And I tell you what I did. I rode the next day. I was a pit bull and everything chasing me. I was like, rah! I kicked him in the face. I kept riding. I was like, hey, that works. Whoa. That was a weird blackout Maker's Mark story there. But then I stopped the bike. I was like, no, this dog needs to be shown dominance. So I grabbed the dog, I threw him down, and I butt fucked him. Joking. I fisted him right in the ass. Does it make it better? I'm just joking. I'm joking. J.K. Rowling, guys. J.K. Rowling. I'm not a dog hater. I'm a dog lover. As long as they're not trying to eat me. Look, man. If they do it Haiti style, I'll do a Haiti style back. Okay? If a dog wants to try to eat me, I'm going to eat it first. That's how you should do it. That's how you should do it. If your neighbor dog tries to eat you, like tries to take a bite out of your leg, you grab that dog, you fling him around, put him on his back, his belly's exposed, and you just take a bite out of his belly. Eat him. Okay. Look, man. Look. A dog's world. See, some of you guys, no offense. I mean, absolutely zero offense, but some of you guys are pussies. What I mean is, you see cute animals, you be like, oh, they're cute and adorable. But if they're in attack mode, and they're in beast mode, and they're living the dog life, they don't care about your feelings. They don't care about being cute. They care about dominating. And sometimes there's a right to dominate them back. It doesn't look good on camera. It doesn't sound good when telling the story. But in the moment, it feels good when you're fisting the dog in the ass. Anyway,
And the state is another natural unit which should be respected. And the state doesn't have unlimited rights to
Anyway, now back to the programming.
Overrule the legitimate rights of a family. For example,
Hey, you
if the
guys
state
got me here.
determines that, like for example, this thing about transitioning, right?
Guys, we're in like the right phase of tipsy. You keep it here, I'll say all sorts of crazy shit. You don't know what I'm going to say. Okay? Just keep it here. We're good. We're good.
The question can become, does the state have a right to overrule a parent's decision about a minor who wants to cut his dick off, right? And I think the answer is obviously no. That is a parental decision, if it even should be allowed at all. And sex education and education in general, all that kind of stuff. Like, I think we've lost a sensibility, largely in the West, that parents have legitimate rights. And that, for better or worse, God has put their children into their hands. And if it's not good, it's not good. But it only gets worse if the state now plays the role of being everyone's parent. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think that's a legit
I understand
concern.
what you're saying.
But keep in mind, Ben's only having this problem because, well, someone had an issue with him kicking his daughter. And the police stepped in. Don't kick your daughter, Ben. Don't kick your daughter. Or, oh, I'm sorry. Don't lightly shove your daughter with your foot. Don't do that. That's a no bueno situation.
Like, if two spouses, if two
I
spouses,
sound like I could use another drink. No, I sound like I'm drunk enough already, bro. I'm at the point to where if I do take a drink, I need some motivation. I need to be motivated to drink.
spouses have a certain relationship that they agree to. And other people can certainly question whether that's good, but I don't think the state has a right to say, like, I don't like your style of being married to each other. And I think that would go pretty much for any adults up until the line where, there's like an obvious thing. Like if you're playing Russian roulette with another adult, I do think the state should come in and go like,
Do you want to play Russian roulette with another adult? I think you should be allowed to do that.
that's crazy. This is insane. And, someone needs to be accounted for. But
No. I disagree with Ben on that. 100%. If you and another adult want to play Russian roulette, that's on you. That is on you. You're gonna die. You're gonna die. It's a stupid ass game. You're going to fucking die. But if you want to do it, you are a grown ass adult. You're making that stupid choice. I would ask you, do you have your life insurance all set out for your family? I don't. Is there a? Do you know if there's a clause about suicide? They're gonna look at this as suicide. Don't worry about that. You know what? Just go with it. Just do what you want to do. Live your life. Carpe diem. Seize the day. That's the point of that movie, right? Dead Poet Society. Carpe diem. Seize the day. With Robin Williams. Passed away. He died. He killed himself. Because of the horrors of Hollywood. He didn't want to diddle any kids. That's the true story. They wanted Robin Williams to give 8-year-old boys blowjobs. He was not going to do that. He's like, no, I'm not going to do that. He couldn't do that. Hollywood, man. It's just horrible. It just eats you up. And good people like Robin Williams die by their own hand because of how horrible it is. And that guy had nothing but smiles on his movies. It was great. God damn. Good actor. You know what? Let's get another shot for Robin fucking Williams. What is the best Robin Williams movie? How about the one where he farts in a... it was like he farts fire. How about that one? He farts fire. What was that movie? I watched it once. I didn't like it at first. It was different. I watched it as a kid. I wanted to watch it because Robin Williams was that funny guy. But it was actually a pretty mature topic for a kid to really wrestle with. It was like he was aging faster than everyone else. And he was a kid at heart, but he wasn't a kid anymore. You know? It's not Flubber. Flubber was the worst piece of shit he ever made, dude. He said Flubber is his best movie? Are you serious right now? Maybe I'm ignorant. Maybe we need to watch Flubber together. Maybe we need to have a watch party over on Twitch and watch Flubber together. I mean, we could watch movies over there without being compromised, right? Right? I mean, you pussies aren't going to rat on me. We're all pussies together, dude. Look at this. I'm a grown-ass man wearing a cowboy hat. I'm a fucking pussy. Indoors. Everyone in this sector is a goddamn pussy. Brad Bryan's a pussy. Ethan Ralph's a pussy. They're all pussies. Everyone's a pussy. That's reality. That's real talk. Real talk. They're not going to tell you. Real talk. God. You know what's a really painful thought? I'm such a bad streamer. I need to learn from Gothic King Cobra. Even he can get the hate donos. Man. You know what I got though? I know what happened. Like, I have the guys that don't give a fuck about any of that shit and just want to hang out and get drunk, and get fucked up. And that's what we are. Oh. God damn it. That makes sense to me. Shit. Is what it is, brother. All right. I guess Flubber it is what it is. Take a shot. Robin fucking Williams. All right. Good. I need to drink a lot more water. Maybe some sort of liquid IV to like help me out here. I'm going to tell you tomorrow morning is going to be a pain in the ass. I have the rest of this beer to finish too. Okay.
If a father raises his voice towards his children, or even uses physicality in doing so, what right does the state have to question that and determine whether his parenting style is legal or illegal? I don't get it.
The Hook movie? Oh, the Hook movie is great. That's a good movie. No. That's not the one where he fires out of his ass. No, we're talking about a movie. He was like in his treehouse, and there was this joke where they used the hairspray, and he would fart and do the fire out of it, you know? Yeah. Man, what was that movie called?
Yeah, I mean, you raised some good points. I think there should be a high bar for the state to get involved.
Yeah.
So I don't disagree with that. I've kind of said that myself. And then once you get
Good
involved,
job
like I
for
said,
Ralph for
it
being
never ends.
charitable.
It'll be a lifelong thing or decades-long thing. And so that's kind of what I was talking to you about earlier with your case here. And then, you got the other stuff with your wife. Somebody said y'all were getting divorced. I don't know if that's true or not. But it's just like a snowball type thing. Just use a callback there. Not that same type of snowball, but...
what happened? Century Joe's can you spend where we can't find as much at?
But I think a lot of it be just worked out by people working them out within a relationship. Say that girl who gave you the snowball, like I spat it out and was like, "What the fuck, bitch?" But I kind of I don't need the police involved. You know what I mean? Like I don't really understand it. But you can see if that was in reverse, something that I did to her, as a man sexually that was kind of like that. It's normal for us to think in our society that she could call the police and they should get involved, right? Like say something a little non-consensual, like whatever. There's not any number of things. And I just think that
Jack was the name of the movie. Jack was the name of the freaking movie. Yeah, Jack. It was a story where, okay, this chick gives birth to a baby boy whose body ages much faster than normal rates. So they have someone who appears to be a 40-year-old boy when he's only 10, which is crazy, right? I think that might be based on a real story. I'm not sure if that ever. I'm sure that. I mean, maybe it's a weird. That's a weird thing that happens. Yeah, Jumanji was great. Oh, Jumanji, Doubtfire. Oh yeah, Doubtfire is great. Flubber, I don't know about Flubber. I've never watched Flubber. I've never seen it. I heard it was horrible. Jumanji was great, but Jack was the movie. Another movie that was very dark. 1 Hour Photo. That movie. Yeah, that's a good movie. That's a real good movie. I know we only have 10 viewers right now. The 10 that care about Robin Williams. The people who left, they don't care. They don't know who he is. You gotta think, a lot of these like millennials and like Gen Z or whoever, they don't know who he is. They don't know. They don't know that there was a kind heart in Hollywood that said no to diddling kids. And he killed himself because he said no, he's not going to be part of that. Okay? That's what happened there. That's what I think what happened there. He learned the truth. He couldn't live with it. He tried to. But Hollywood just guts you. It doesn't care about you. It cares about fulfilling vices. All right. Let's play some more of the Killstream. This Robin Williams talk is depressing. It gets me sad. I feel bad. He wasn't he the voice of the genie in Aladdin? He was. He was the voice of the fucking genie in Aladdin. He can grant you wishes. Robin Williams can grant you freaking wishes. God damn it. Now he's dead. He's been dead. Can't grant you anything. But like, please don't let Hollywood diddle any more kids. Nope, that wish is never going to be granted. He's dead. He said he couldn't do it. Said he couldn't save him. All right.
We end up having is a legal system which is just straight up misandrist. It is anti-male. And the idea could be like, oh, fuck men. Okay, but who you really fuck are
True talk, Ben. The legal system is anti-male.
children and women who depend on men. So I think we have like a major problem. And I'm sick of living in a society like that, because basically what it is if a woman or a bitch like Ride, who's not really a man, gets angry, then real men start going to jail. And the men who put them in jail shrug their shoulders and go, what can you do? The system sucks. And I think that very easily becomes a completely crazy society.
Also, I had a... Yeah, and I don't look. I agree. I don't really disagree with all that. Now it's a little off topic from. Of course, the whole thing's been off topic, so whatever. But yeah. I did have a super chat here, and I guess they're looking for your mugshot. I don't know if they took a mugshot or how that's about.
They took a mugshot. The cop, these cops know me pretty well. But
now the fire of this kill stream has pretty much died. There is another part that comes in. I don't have the timestamp for it That's why we're still listening. This should happen pretty soon. When Ben starts talking more and more about the kick, and then more people start getting involved, and Ethan Ralph kind of has like this, why does everyone care about this family? And that's kind of an interesting take. It's kind of like why do you give a shit about like a so-and-so member or so-and-so member? Like, why are you so involved? That was my mindset, honestly, getting involved with this family. I didn't really, I'll be honest with you, you probably figured it out already. I don't really care about the members of the family. It's content for me. However, with that said, I will say there was a part of me at the very, very, very end. I was like, hey, maybe someone should contact certain people, certain things, get some resources, sort her life out, all that stuff. But with that said, to me, like, this is like, it's internet shit. It's internet stupid shit. And I told this family, and I did on this channel and on the Rent and Chill channel, that they should not be doing this. It's not a good idea because people will be talking about it. Don't put your family drama on YouTube. It does not work for any of the YouTube families. It becomes their Achilles heel. It sets them down. It sets them back. It kills them. It destroys them. If you want to have a YouTube family channel, you better make sure everyone has smiles all the time. You better hope they don't talk to anyone on Discord. Anyway.
He couldn't get the camera working, and I told him, the last mugshot I used on my Tinder account. And like, he didn't hear me at first. Like, what? Seriously? And I was like, yeah. And I was like, you wouldn't believe the bitches out there. They love shit like that. You know what I mean? And he just sort of laughed.
It's true.
Yeah.
The girls like the bad boy. This is another aspect of these women. A lot of this stuff they do with the cops actually, I think, is a form of BDSM. Lav is BDSM, obviously. If she came over here, which she for some reason suggested doing, that she's going to live over here, I told her I wouldn't let her do. Yeah, she suggested that she come live with me. And
isn't she married?
Not anymore.
Whatever. Put it in quotes. Put it in quotes.
Yeah.
You know what she said about it? You know what she said about her? Whatever. She said when he gets a boner and pushes.
Are we serious? Is Lav really gonna live with Ben Thorpe? Yeah. Hey, make it happen, dude. Whoever is listening, if you have any pull, make it happen. Motivate the right people. Say the right things. Let it happen. It'd be beautiful content. It'd be great. Have Lav be there with Ben Thorpe. Live with him. Watch Grace get super jealous. Watch it just explode. Oh, man. It's going to be fantastic. I heard Kino Casino is having some issues. Is that true? Is that true? Are we serious? I brought that to mind when I was shuffling cards right here while listening to this. You guys let me know. I'll be paying attention to the chat.
Is it up against her? That she can feel free to go like, no, nigga. We're not doing that. In other words, for her, sex is completely optional and she's totally in control. He has no rights whatsoever to make any sort of, that she doesn't have any obligation to respond to him sexually. And that's why she comes on the internet with me and wants me to talk dirty with her and tell her exactly what I'm going to do with her, because that's an unhealthy relationship. Do you agree with that?
That sounds very unhealthy, yeah. Does she do that? Has she gotten off to your sex talk? Is that?
She begged me for dick pics and she did dirty talk with me. I don't know whether she actually flicked her bean to it, but
This is the part where Ben starts talking what Lav told him. Now, let me tell you something. What a gentleman doesn't do is kiss and tell. Ben is not a gentleman. I'll tell them that to his face, but right now I'm not taking VCs with Ben. because I don't want to get roped into some legal issues. You know, I did that to myself before. Don't want to fall into that again by any sort of accident. Hey, it is what it is. So Ben kisses and he tells. He tells so much that everyone else is like, bro, that is way too much you are sharing. Shut up. And everyone runs around burning shit down. Yeah, everyone runs around burning shit down. Now, I don't want to burn anything down. Hey, for what it's worth, I actually kind of like what's going on Kino Casino. It is funny to see PPP and Andy Worski work together, knowing certain things, knowing things that you guys know too. But they have a good grift going. They definitely do. They make money while streaming. Something I only did when I blamed Ethan Rao for me getting fired, which was a joke, by the way. Some would even ask, did I even get fired? Was I even ever working? Do I even have a job? Is my family even real? I don't know, bro.
Did I get her pussy wet? Absolutely. Did she deny it when I told her she did?
That's weird.
Absolutely not. And she does, she does this BDSM thing with me, which is fine. But I have a problem with bitches who bring the cops into their BDSM because that's part of the whole game, isn't it? I don't know whether I kind of like it or what, but like it doesn't seem fair to kids that when a woman wants to do BDSM, including cops with guns and all this shit, which I'm not into, whether kids should have to be deprived of their father or whether that's also a form of kind of family BDSM. It seems to me at a certain point where we should say like, this shit's crazy. Kids need their father, and a woman who just like can't stop with their obsession, she should be taken in and thrown into it of some sort.
All right, another drinking game. This time I'm chugging beer. Chugging this beer. Well, not chugging, just taking a swig of it. Drinking game. Let's get some hype here. Losing viewers sucks, man. I'm not a good streamer like Grace Storp. I need to get up my game, man. I need to have family drama issues, man. All right. I'm going to pull 2 cards. You guys have to guess what the card is. Guess what the card is. What are the 2 cards that I'm holding? If you guess one of them right, I'm taking a huge swig of my beer, dude. You know the rules. I'll let it play. Jack of Hearts. You don't have to be specific about the suit. Just say Jack, Queen, King, or just Jack, Queen, King, Ace, or the numbers. Okay. The suit is not important here.
Is she still here, by the way? Is she going to answer to any of this or
who?
Lav.
No, she's gone.
She's off getting her face.
Yeah, she left.
She left because she hates the fact that she's getting older. Like many women, she sees time as her enemy because she's traded.
Hey, Jack. Any others? Anyone else? Who else is participating? Who else? AT Templar. Give out a number, dude. What am I holding here? Who else is active in the chat? No one else is active in the chat. Where's everybody at, dude? Is there better streams going on? What better stream is going on? I'm the only... Who else is streaming right now? Perpacity? What the hell is he streaming about? How to suck dick? Teach you how to do that. I can't teach you how to do that. I don't know. Do you hold the balls like this? I don't know, man. You like tongue? I don't know. I don't know that shit. Perspicacity. He had a name of something that's fucking weird, dude. Perspicacity. They see that, like, oh, okay. He's one of those intellectual facts. Okay, I get it. Okay. Smokes on a cigarette like it really is a dick. Okay. All right. Well, I get it, bro. You spent a lot of money for college. Ain't doing much of it but streaming stupid shit. I guess it's me too, bro. All right, we got a 2. Any other takers? Any other takers, dude? Any other takers? Man, it's gotten low on participants, man. I'm sorry. The stream is dying. We've been streaming for 3 hours now. I think it's getting time to kill it. Almost. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Can I revive this dead stream? I'll show my titties right now. No. I will not do that. That was the Maker's Mark talking. I will not do that. I think that's against TOS. We can hit the goal. There isn't even a goal. The goal, I'll tell you what, the goal. How many likes do we have? We only have 10 likes? What the hell? The goal's like 20 likes, dude. What the hell is this shit? Man, I've done streams about bands like Baby Metal and The Warning and stuff for more views and likes than this. Man, I'm scraping the barrel here. What am I even doing with my life? All right. If we could revive this, bot this stream, dude. I don't give a shit. Buy some Russian bots. All right. Anyone? Any other takers? King or 4? Yeah. Is it king? Is it a 5? Is it a 4? Is it 7? 8? 9? 10? The jack, queen, king, ace. Give me a number. What am I holding? He said 2. He said jack. Those are no. None. Those are dead. Those are not good. Give me 2 other numbers and we'll go with that. So Jack, or not Jack, what is your name? Aljam? Aljam? Aljam and Warriors of Shire. Give me 2 different numbers and we'll go with that. Blackjack dealer. Drunk. Man, I ain't. Am I your dealer? God damn it. I tell you what. These 2 cards, by the way, I'm putting them to the side right here. Tell you what, we'll play some blackjack right now. Play some real life blackjack. Let's play some blackjack. Okay. He said 8. Too late. Too late, bro. Too late. All right. I'm going to draw 2 cards. Okay. I'm going to draw 2 cards right now. Ready? Boom. Boom. All right. You guess if... Let's do this. Let's do this right. Tell you what. Where's my OBS? Right here? Okay. All right, you see this one? You don't see this one. Okay. So, you see I have an 8. See the other one? Do you see the 8? What all do you see here? Okay. All right. So you have to guess How are we gonna do this? Guess what number? Guess what I have? Guess what I have? Guess what I have? We'll go with that. You guess what I have. Hit you. I'm not hitting you. You just guess what I have, bro. I have an 8 here. And what is this? What do you think I have? A 10? 18? Anyone else? Sixteen. But I'll tell you what. 18 was close by 2 years, which counts for me. Hey, don't ask me how that counts for me. 18's close by 2 years. Hey, officer, I was close to 18 by 2 years. Whoa, bro. Take a swig of tall boy is what I'm talking about.
All right. She thinks her only value is her sexual value in her relationship with her quote unquote husband. She you know.
It doesn't mean 2 shots. Doesn't mean 2 shots, bro. Bro. Anyway, let's play this. I gotta take a piss.
I think women should age gracefully and pivot away from the
I'll be right
power
back.
of
Pull another Hassan
youthful
Piker.
sexuality
Be
into
right
the
back.
dignity of a woman who's getting a little bit older.
Capitalism
But
sucks.
it's just like her. She told me she thinks
Communism,
that Elon Musk or some sort of technologist is going to keep her pussy tight until she's 80 years old. I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think anyone thinks that's about to happen. But her whole entire
Objection, Ben. This is irrelevant.
Okay.
Just be crazy.
This whole topic, this whole conversation was off topic. How do you, like?
It did get off topic a little, yeah.
Yeah, like.
My question is how it is okay for how this society isn't absolutely batshit crazy.
You're right about that.
The situation I'm in right now.
You're right.
I think the biggest problem you have right now is that you still have to figure out how to cohabitate with this demon daughter that you have. What are you gonna do?
Well, I can't cohabitate.
You have to say can't legally right now. Yeah.
Where
And even after you work that out, I mean,
you,
she can go to the court and she can get it.
yeah, but are you living in the garage downstairs?
But then you still got that demon and you're haunting.
Yeah,
you.
and man,
are you living in the garage?
You can trade her to me for my old SUV. I'll trade her for an SUV.
An old SUV?
Yeah, you can. I'll take Grace. You can have the SUV.
Okay, but like, here's another rule. Like, if you're gonna say something that's kind of edgy, make it funny. That's just stupid. It makes no sense.
I don't know. I thought it was pretty funny.
Well, what's the make and model? What year is it?
It's funny. Hear anyone laugh?
Fair enough.
Okay, so maybe learn a lesson, and next time, maybe work it out in a way, and like find some other friends and go like, is this funny? And work on.
No, you're right, Ben. I'm not nearly as funny as you. I'm sorry.
Shaggy's an acquired taste. You have to sort of lean into it a bit.
Sorry about. I'm just saying, like, maybe you have a humiliation fetish and you say stupid things so you can get smacked down. And now I'm playing into that. But all right, let's move on. The issue is, Big Tech.
Well, Grace admitted she's the fault. She admitted she's the reason why you got real mad, and the shove with the foot, and you were kind of like out of your mind for a few hours before that. And she admits that it was her fault.
Right, and she's right to do that.
So what's the remedy for that? What do we do there?
Well, I think our actual problem was that the Jesse Lee Peterson, and Ethan knows it as well. The Jesse Lee Peterson formula is like forgive your mother, then forgive your father. The problem that used to have. So
hey, bro,
if Grace is very, very
bro, I came back. I gotta tell you something. I had a realization that Palestine's committing a genocide, And the Jews of Israel suck. They need to stop persecuting poor, innocent Palestinians. Rise up. Down with the oppressors. Is that Hassan? Is that right? Is that good?
Angry from what her mother did to her. I think that makes a lot of sense. You wouldn't believe what her mother did to her, okay, for the crime of being pretty, okay? Right. And so she did forgive her mother, and then she had trouble forgiving me because she had been co-opted and being kind of like a surrogate parent for my kids, and she kind of was unclear about
it. This is the part where Ben goes off the rails into something that doesn't make any sense. And eventually they call him out. They're like, wait, what the fuck are you talking about? I remember smoking a cigar, listening to this on the back porch. I was like, what in the goddamn motherfucking hell is this motherfucker talking about? I don't understand a goddamn word coming out of his goddamn mouth.
Whether she, like, for example, just today, she got a call.
To me like I'm 5.
My youngest son had a fever and was in school, and the nurse in school couldn't get a hold of Grace's mother because she's so incompetent that she didn't update her phone number. So Grace had to answer the phone and inform her inform the nurse of her mother's updated number. Okay.
How did you find out about this? You read about it on Facebook or something? Because I'm sure Grace didn't tell you.
Grace didn't tell me that. No, I heard it from somebody who told me.
Right.
So,
dude, I'm gonna tell you something right now. You all know, we all know, even though there's a no contact order, I fully believe that Ben and Grace are still in contact in more ways than one. When the camera's not on, what's happening at home? They live in the same at the same address. I guess that might be different based on the apartment number or something. I don't know how they set that up, but okay. Yeah. Not fooling me on that one, man.
No judge.
So, right. So you can see how crazy it gets, right? So, all right. So
I got your back, Doug.
Does Grace have the obligation to do that on her mother's behalf?
Yeah, no, it should. Nope. Incompetent mom, jail.
There was some guy.
Well, I mean, if she said your father can't be part of your life because we're all victims, and your older sister, who has basically taken care of you and been the competent female quasi-parent, is going to be accused of crimes when she actually helps you. Like when we found my son wandering the streets at 11 o'clock at night of a pretty rough area of town, trying to get some food for himself.
Okay, what I'll do now, I'll watch the rest of this Killstream thing. All right.
Wait, the Chinese place is right down the street from Courtney's house. Like, what is it, like a 2-minute walk?
Okay, Artie, let's go here. Do you think an 11-year-old boy should be left alone with no adult supervision?
Wait, Charlie picked him up from the basketball game.
Not with the Shabatonis around, am I right?
Not it's ours. Do you think that an 11-year-old boy is competent?
Hey, we're nowhere near the 20 likes. We only have 11 likes. Fix that stat, guys. Let's get 20 likes. We'll take the next shot on the house. The rest of it is coming with a price, man.
To be left alone in a house for hours and hours, and also to not be given enough food.
Wait, no. I believe the story was Joey got sent money from Courtney to get Chinese food because he asked for it.
Yeah, I think he had money for Chinese food.
Yeah. He said, like, can I get this? And she said yes.
And he's
I don't know. You're the parent.
I'll ask you the question again.
Like 11 years old? Yeah, at 11 years old, he could be left alone.
Like, yeah, I was fucking walking around town at 11. Like, what's the problem?
Yeah, I was too. I didn't clarify his question.
Okay, I mean, yeah, you could argue for it or against it, but I think that's too young to be left alone, and also to be given money to on foot go and procure food for yourself. And
what? That is not too young to be doing that. Back that up. He said 11? He said 11? At 11 years old, I was riding around on a bicycle. My parents had no idea where I was at. Guys, what were you doing at 11 years old?
In the Chinese restaurant.
Let's back this up.
Clarify his question.
Okay, I mean, yeah, you could argue for it or against it, but I think that's too young to be left alone, and also to be given money to on foot go and procure food for yourself. And
man, I would ride to the corner store on my bicycle with money I made mowing lawns, and I'd buy like a good Mr. Goodbar and a Dr. Pepper and stuff. I would, at 11 years old is perfectly fine to be home alone. 10 years old, home alone for a certain duration of time based on maturity level. You know, not every kid is the same. Some kids are smarter than others. It's just a fact. My son is pretty smart. He's pretty brilliant, actually. He made a vending machine out of Legos at the age of 7. Now, it wasn't like full functioning huge vending machine. It was pretty much a safe. He did this at the age of 7 or 8, around that time. Out of Legos, he made like this miniature little thing that functioned. You push in this button, a button of Legos, and out came a what did you call it? It was like kind of like a cash register. Out came a little thing, and in it you could put something small. But I was like, whoa, son, this is insane. I don't know if anyone looks at Legos this way. You made it functional. How the hell didn't you make it function? I didn't even know you could do this with Legos. Anyway, I'm going on a tangent here. But that was 7. My point of this is, at age of 10, if your kid is competent, yeah, he could be left alone, dude. He could be left alone in the house, and everything's gonna be fine and fucking dandy. 8 is in the danger zone. 8 is in the danger zone. You're right.
And the Chinese restaurant was closed by the time he went there.
Well, Ben, can I ask you something? It's different
Look
for
at that. He was full of chicken nuggets.
Well, used to that 8, I was dicking around with PCs and VCRs from the trash. You mean literally putting your dick in it? I never had that problem. I never felt intrigued to put my penis in a VCR slot. It looked a little too big for me. But I did get busted with an adult VHS in my VCR. Man. So I took one of my dad's VHS tapes from his stash that was under the parents' bed. I found it. I took it. I was like, I want to take this treasure and find out what's in it. I went downstairs. I put in my VHS player. My parents were at the ballpark watching the Astros play or something. And that's the moment my VCR decided to fuck up. My VCR screwed up, man. My VCR ate the goddamn tape. I was like, son of a bitch. Oh no. Oh no. I cannot ask my parents for help for this, because they're going to find out what the tape is. Oh no. That's when I was really motivated to figure out how to work on VCRs myself with the simple tools I had. Oh man. It did not go well. It did not go well at all. I did open it, take it open and all that stuff. I did try to take the tape out, but my parents asked some questions. Why is your VCR all out of pieces on your bed? Well, a tape got jammed in it. What tape? Now they could be just asking like what movie I watched. But I was like, Star Wars? And I had the Star Wars at the time. It was like the VHS Star Wars trilogy, the original trilogy, right there, all right there. They're like, oh, that's weird because they're all right there. Oh, it was a Rocco's Modern Life VHS I recorded at Grandma's house. Okay, yeah. Whew, embarrassing moment. Embarrassing. That was embarrassing. Yeah. You got a computer from a family friend? Weird 2000s porn on it. Ooh, 2000s porn is an interesting time. I know about some interesting, I don't know about weird, but interesting 2000s porn. I wasn't. Wait. When we say weird, you mean like German? Like with fisting? Are you talking about the one with the brunette that was having a glass, like a wine glass cup, you know, like a fancy wine glass glass inserted into her anus and it didn't break? Oh, okay, wait. God damn it. Okay, let's play this.
On that time.
No, wait, let me ask you something. It's totally, well, it's related to this whole conversation, but not this particular
Let me just say, porn is a mistake. Internet is a mistake. We learned way too much, way too young, and all that stuff. Put all that out there. But secretly, I am waiting for the moment my son discovers South Park. It's gonna be cool. But like, yeah.
Part about the jail stuff and all that. Grace was alluding to having done something terrible, I guess, to you or lied to
2
you
days ago.
the day before.
Very embarrassing.
Yeah, but I never know what that is. I never heard what that is. Now you don't have to tell me, but it's, you know, she seemed like.
Did she not pay the storage bill then?
It's kind of an interesting, you know, I'm not going to go into the details.
That's fine.
Because some things are private, but it was something which, you could say, like, you know, in one sense not a big deal, but in another sense, like, super jeopardized everything in our lives. And I think she did it. You know, sometimes people, as a way, like, who are really, really troubled, will do something like that to kind of force themselves to stop doing something. You know what I mean? Like they do something so crazy as almost a way of saying to themselves, like, I got to stop this. Because I've been saying to her for years and years and years, like, you're doing crazy things and you just keep on doing them. So I actually think, you know, it was in a sense virtuous, like what she did. But it's super crazy when your mind.
Guys, this is my moment to capitalize what the Kino Casino cannot deliver. Do you want to continue watching the Killstream, or do we want to shift gears to Ricada? What do you want to do? This guy, this is Cog. This is some guy talking about Cog's life. I don't know anything about this guy.
To them, but the most important.
This guy, this random guy, I don't know anything about. It's talking about Cog's life. I'm asking guys, honestly, as a content creator on YouTube, do you want to do something different? Do you want more Killstream, which I think the Killstream is on a rebuilding year. I think it is. Brackets, okay. Brackets should be interesting. Pretty easy. The legality of masturbating on graves. What is the legality of masturbating on graves? I don't know. I want to find out.
Smegman Bukaki 69 says, did you really tell Ethan Ralph there's no law against masturbating over people's graves? That's messed up, bro.
Nick Ricada told me that wasn't against the law. Nick Ricada told me that wasn't against. Do you understand?
Whoa, it's not against the law to masturbate over a grave? I'm sure if the judge heard that, he would have no problem with it. I tell you what, I know some judges personally that if those words came out of my mouth, I'm sure they would have a reaction. You know what I'm saying? Then again, I'm down south in Texas, Brazoria County. Dox myself. And those judges are pretty base, the most part. They don't have time for this shit. You say, Your Honor, I'm sorry, you tell me in the law where it says I can't masturbate over a grave. But son, what the fuck is wrong with you? You will have a fucked up day for sure.
Nick Rekieta told me I could come on your grave. He told me I could come on your mother's grave, and there was no problem.
No, I don't believe Ethan Ralph asked me about masturbating over people's graves.
And by the way, the joke I made about coming on Harry Morris's grave last night, I said Nick Rekieta was legal. That was an obvious joke, by the way. Oh, Rekieta's not mad at me, but I was joking about the Riley thing. And I said Nick Rekieta told me it was okay. It was one of the funniest things I've said all year, maybe in the last decade. Nick Rekieta did not tell me that was okay. I want to.
Did Nick Rekieta really tell Ralph that it's okay?
Be clear.
But I don't know. There is, I guess you could go look for the law about masturbating over people's graves. I think what you have to do to get there, I haven't researched it because again, the main answer to your question is no. But I guess to get to there, you tend to have to get to a question of like defiling the grave in some way. People often misunderstand what defacing or defiling or desecrating a grave actually is. They tend to misunderstand the language there, which tends to have a definition that you can look up either in the statute itself, or sometimes you have to go to the case law based on the state. It would vary by state. Also, generally, there are laws against public masturbation in most states. That would be on its own probably sufficient. But I've never been asked the question, so I've never fully looked into it. I know there was a question about peeing on a grave or a gravestone that came out early in the Rippaverse thing, but that wasn't.
Why are we here? Why are we here where we're talking about the legalities of pissing on a grave or jizzing on a grave? I think if you were to ask jurors, 12 random people chosen, if coming or jizzing on a grave is defiling or defacing the grave, what do you think they would say? I would think the majority would say yes. That it's fucked up. And what the fuck is wrong with the person doing it? I think they would have some questions. I think they would legitimately have some freaking questions. I mean, if you're pissing on a tombstone, are you really defiling the corpse? No, the corpse is all nice and tied in the coffin under earth. There's many layers of earth, many feet of earth separating the body from the tombstone where the jizz and the piss and the shit got on. It wasn't defiled. I don't know if a reasonable person would bite that hook. I think they would say, You're fucking insane. All of that is pretty fucking wild. Like, what the hell am I hearing? I need to get back and take care of dinner for my kids. What the fuck is this shit? Yeah. Yeah, they don't have time for this shit, man.
Asked by Ethan Ralph. That was asked by people about someone from the Dick Show, or Riley or something. Someone like pretended to pee on the grave.
Oh, don't act like you don't know
I don't
who he
remember the
is.
specifics, but I know we talked about that on the show, so you can go back and look it up. Killdozer, can I masturbate on my own grave? Yes, but bring lube. It's a little dry. MVC says, duh, one does not jag it over a grave. A gentleman digs a small hole in the grave and jag it inside the grave. Get some ethics. Wait, why wouldn't you just pound the hole? MVC, can't you be courteous? Maybe the grave wants some too. Maybe it doesn't like to watch. It wants to be involved. Dig the hole and then just pound it straight in. Good Lord.
That's right, from Ricada. Just dig the hole and pound it straight in from Ricada. That's just what you got to do. Dig the hole at a tombstone, at a graveyard, and just go pound. Go pound. Okay? Here's what you do. People die all the time. Drugs, cocaine is laced with fentanyl. People die early all the time. It could be your high school crush. You check the obituaries. You find out your high school crush died so young, she got a wrong batch of cocaine. You found out where she's buried. You know what? You had a good time when she was alive. It was a little bit awkward. But now she's all yours because she's dead and in the ground. You dig a little hole, then you go to town. You dig a little hole, you go to town. And you come all you want. Nick Ricada says it's kosher. Is it kosher? He looks Jewish to me. I guess.
Sleeping Psycho says, wouldn't that be public exposure? So typically, I think the law is typically called public indecency, but maybe public exposure. But those laws, okay, usually require a quote-unquote victim exposure.
That's right. They require a victim in the ground. The earth is not a victim. It's a receiver. The earth is always a receiver. Remember that. Earth is always an active participant receiving your fluids.
Exposure laws or indecency laws tend to require a victim, which would be usually a living witness.
Yeah.
Who is
living.
unwilling, right?
Living.
Like,
unwilling.
In theory, you can walk around with your pants down anywhere if no one sees you. That's not legal advice. Don't do that. It's in theory. But the moment someone sees you and is not consenting to it, and it's not an appropriate place to be, if you're walking around with your genitals hanging out, like, then you've exposed yourself to someone in violation of a law at that point. But if there's no one around, technically you're not violating.
Right. Technically, you're not violating
the law. Because
by the way, $5 fire cells. I'll take additional shots. $5. I'm already pretty there on the drunk scale, so that's why we're doing this, bro. Yeah.
There's no one, there's not a victim, right? So just being alone at a gravesite naked theoretically wouldn't violate a public exposure law. And again, how would anyone know if there's no victim? Like, would you turn yourself in? Because if you like a mirror, like, well, I was naked hanging out at a graveyard. And I looked at myself in my mirror and I was like, oh my God, this is horrible. So I called the police on me. Maybe. I mean, Fannie Willis would have to do that, I think, based on
Fannie
looking at her. So that's that. But yeah, remember, criminal acts have to have, I shouldn't say have to, typically have some sort of victim. Even if that victimhood is somewhere up the chain or maybe conceptual, but like just a physical act. That's like if you punch at the air, didn't you assault someone like somewhere downwind of it? I'm like, no, not really. So I would say no on that. But again, if someone was there, that could be different. Or if you record it and then send it to someone, that's obviously, that can be completely different as well. There's a whole lot of things that can make
What I'm hearing is a lot of weaselly words. A lot of weaselly words. I'm not hearing a lot of confidence. I'm not buying what he's saying.
Non-criminal acts criminal or criminal acts non-criminal, depending on the circumstances. And that's why trials occur, right? Like the facts matter. So it's making blanket statements on the law in general is tough, even though it's a blanket statement, because the facts of any specific case are so damn critically important to the actual outcome and the actual question of whether or not a law is violated.
That's right. That's right. That's right. Right as grass. All right, man. Yeah, we've been streaming for a good while, man. Tell you what, man. I think now's about the time to wrap this shit up. Wrap this shit up. Been streaming for a while. We talked about the Killstream. I think it's rebuilding. Talked about Ricada just now. I don't know what the hell he's all about. It's a crazy shit. Even this cat down here would say it's crazy shit. Hey cat, hey kitty. I know. I'm not the horrible streamer here. I can't get even a $5 for a shot. I can't. I tell you what. We had a good time together. I enjoyed it. Hey, I wouldn't do this if I don't enjoy you guys' company. For what it's worth. Hey, I know you see it. I'm over there ranting chill and doing the family-friendly reactions and all that. I do that. But sometimes it's kind of like that. What's that song? All my friends are in low places. I got friends in low places. That song to me is like an anthem for my life. My friends are in low places. That would be y'all. Hey. Is what it is. With that said, man, you guys take it easy and have a good one, man. I hope you do.